All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Take a
Hello.
quick drink.
The important things.
I know, right? Hydration. Um,
Yes.
all right, WWC is back in full effect. Um, with Eki. How are you?
Hi.
Glad to
I'm
have you back.
doing all right. Thanks for having me.
Always a good time. Always a good time. So, season five is season five is going. Um, it's been quite the experience. Quite the experience. Um, Tuss, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you, Vader. Welcome in. It's Vader. Vader knows full firsthand. It has been quite the roller coaster of a season. So, quick update for those. So let's start a little season five. I know we've been separated, haven't given the lightest updates on the season. So we are currently 6 days away from the end of the season. So with 6 days to go, a couple things I can tell you. I have this bar that opened up, this missile bar, which is kind of like the missile center, ends up giving you a 15% boost on whatever one you work on. So this one's missile, giving me 15. I've also been able to complete the air one, so I've gotten air and missile done. And the tank one is the last one. I have 6 days to go, and I have it to level 16. So probably be close to completing it by the end. I don't know. It does take a while to get through those last few levels, so not sure where that'll cap out. Where I'll cap out there, but that is where I am. The other one is the protector field. So protector field is currently sitting at 29 on my way to 30. Now these capped at 30. These here capped at 30. These capped at 30, the coffee factories, and the Caffeine Institute caps at 60. I don't know. We'll see if the protector field caps at 30 or is it supposed to be 35. I don't know, but a long way to go to get there. It's now the last level is 11 million, and I'm only at 1.9, so it's going to take quite a few days, if not the week. And the bonuses that you get, by the way, doing the protectors, it's a 20% bonus for using the protectors when you complete them. So I'm at 19 for that. The other updates to tell you is our tactic cards. So I've been able to get all four of these to level 7, which level 7 is max. Now, level 7 is max, but we talk about the plus ones on these cards. So the plus ones on these cards are giving you an additional level. Used to be to level 10, so I'm thinking it's supposed to be plus 1. I did get a plus 2 somewhere in here. I don't use right here. A level 1 plus 2. I only have a couple 1 plus 2s. I have not seen, with 6 days to go, a 1 plus 3. Have not seen one. That was the expectation I had going in, that we would be able to get this to level 10 and maybe we'd get like, a plus 3. Have not seen it. So don't know if it's out there. Don't know if you have to be insanely lucky to pull that card. As you know, I get as many tactic cards as possible. I've been able to take this bar. You get a point every time you open up these packs. You get these points, and this opens up the cards, the tactic card packs. I've been able to lap this all the way to 5,000 twice. So once, then twice, and now on my third trip through here. So I get a ton of these cards, but I have never seen a plus 3. So I don't know. Does it exist? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Till I see it, I don't believe it. So we'll wait to see it. Okay, who do we have in here? I'm going with Sal. How about that? I'll go with Sal. Welcome in 420. Oh, you got lucky with your server number, my man. You'll never migrate out of that server. Sal, I forbid you from leaving server 420. That should be the most populated server there is. Knee Clapper, welcome in. Another great name. I do like Knee Clapper
Yeah.
name.
Yes.
Right? It's good. Some people just have really good names. Like, I don't know, they just have this innate ability to think up good names, right? I would, like, I don't know. I
am not one of those.
no. Listen, nothing wrong with Eki.
No.
All right, who else we got in here? I'll go with Stelly. Hello, welcome in. Woo, welcome in. Woo for the children. Stelly, how many weeks does season 5 have? Season 5, I guess 6. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we're in our 6th week now, right? I'm pretty sure this is the 6th week. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Wait. Season 5. 39 was when Morrison's weapon. Now, this is interesting, though. Season 9, day 39. Is that accurate, though? Yeah, see, I don't know if it was supposed to be released on day 39 or it actually got released on day 39. Because it was behind, but I guess it was the 5th week. I think we're in week 6. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it, but is it week 7, Woo? Okay, week 7. Ask Woo. He knows better than I do. I get lost with all these weeks. I don't know. So it's quite a few. It's a long season. I mean, it's a couple months going. So you'll be good. But everybody's in a rush. Everybody's like, oh, the battles. You got a week and blah blah. Listen, there's nothing waiting for you other than full drill grounds and farming. So enjoy the season because once it's over, the fighting's done. Although I'll have you know that it seems like season 5, people are okay with the farming. We got a whole lot to talk about with this season 5 stuff. Okay, let's get in. Oh, Woo! You know what? When we left everybody, we had the hashtag free switchblade. Where is that? I'm 100% with you. That was the best story. Did you hear that one?
No, I don't think I know that.
So there was a guy that popped up, and as you know, I kind of get zoomed in on everybody's name, and somebody on the account had free switchblade was like his name. So I had to stop everything and dive into this because I'm like, well, that's a great name, Switchblade. So I said, great, I complimented him, whatever. Apparently, his friend had gone to jail, and his nickname was Switchblade, and so he had free Switchblade as his account name. It was a legit thing. So, yeah, it's
there you go.
But now I don't know. I hope Free Switchblade isn't also in jail, because then we've lost all account of what's happening with Switchblade. But hopefully he finds us somewhere. If anybody out there knows Free Switchblade, tell him we're looking for him. We'd like an update on how Switchblade is doing. Sal, we kind of have similar nicknames. CB, Camel. I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm completely lost on the comment.
Like, I thought it was like simple, like Camel Boy, just CB, like that's his name. Like QB maybe stands for something.
Instead of QB, he's CB, the Camel Boy. I tell you what, if you were just Camel Boy on here, that would be great. I vote for name change
CB.
To no, Camel Boy. I mean, that's a better name. I like it. I like it on here. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Then I wouldn't do that. Then I would have no idea if that's what it does. I knew here, and we just started season 4. Is there an optimal tactic card setup, and how are squads set up with 4+1? Season 4, you say? Yeah, I mean, so I don't have the your optical the optimal setup for season 4. I'm trying to through. I have a photo from when I was in season 4. I remember the card layout that I was using for everybody. Um, but I don't know where that is. It's a photo that I was passing around somewhere. 4+1. Your 4+1 is your same thing in season 4 as it is in season 5. Air with Murphy. I mean, if your number one team is air, really everything still goes quite well as they do here. Um, so Lucius with missile because Fiona doesn't have an EW works on 4+1 on season 4. That was used a lot. The Murphy Air lineup was the biggest difference in incredibly powerful in season 4 if your Air was number 1 because you're also getting the Lucius exclusive, which made a huge difference. So that's why it was so popular. I think it was also popular because Lucius got his exclusive and it's so powerful at that time. Everybody was like, really taking in how powerful that was, and then the 4+1 just kind of added to it, where Murphy was definitely. But then when we sandboxed it, it was definitely proof. Even without the card, there was without Morrison, 4+1 was great. 4+1, I would also look at Sarah. Start plugging Sarah into your air lineup. Make her UR when you're in season 4. You'll see the benefit of that. So yeah, I would be doing that for your tactic cards. This week we will have Morrison. Yeah, we just got Morrison. This week Morrison weapon is actually still going. Like it's right here. I didn't take it any further because I'm already level 20 on Morrison. And I'm telling you, take it from me, by the way. Like you can take. I'm a spender, and I have not moved on Morrison's. Like Morrison's exclusive weapon, I still have at 20. And Stetman, I think I'm at like 14. Where's Stetman?
Wow.
Yeah, but because here's my thing. I'm not it's about spending wisely in this game, and exclusive weapons just start to become so readily available. I'm not paying for exclusive weapons. It's just I don't need to. Like they come with other things. If they're packaged with other things, then I'll do it. But the way it is right now, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't want to spend a boatload on exclusive weapons when you get so many free. So I'll take it to 30, the slow route and the free route, like everybody else, to an extent. When they come up with doubles and they offer like a package of exclusives, I'll do that. The deals are much better. Even when they start the release, like on Hero Day, the 5, 10, 20 route, and taking that route, you're going to get a better deal on the exclusive weapons than you're just throwing $100 over and over again during the season. You're just in a rush to try to make it as far as you can, and that's not the same as getting the best deal throughout. So I just wait on those with the exclusives. But if you're saving up for Morrison, oh my God, I can't imagine you like that. Just it really sucks. Just straight up. Let's just call it what it is. Like to have Fiona, that you were able to dump everything in and make her 30, and then you had to watch everybody talk about Stetman, and then you're waiting all this time, you're holding all of these exclusives and not moving them just to get to Morrison. I will give you hope, though. Let's stop for 1 second when we do chat. I got a good one, Eki. I got a good one for you.
Okay.
I was saving for
I'm ready.
You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Today's fight, I'll show you guys something. I fought air versus missile, right? More powerful than me, 72.5 to 70.4, and won.
Oh.
And won. How about that? How about them apples? How about them apples, all the Morrison haters out there? Huh? What do you got to say about that? Missile beaten. Not keeping it close.
No.
Beaten them.
Nope.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. And by the way, I only have Morrison to 20, and he had Fiona to 29. So his exclusives were higher than mine. So if you're sitting there going, well, yeah, because he doesn't have whatever. No, listen, he had all level 30s. He's got Fiona at 29.
Wow.
Look at the gear matchup. You're saying, well, that's because you're a big baller and you have all the gear. Listen, look at this is his team one. He has plenty of gear, all satcheled up here. He's looking strong with gear. So we're no huge advantage here for him. His skill points. Maybe you're thinking his skills. Nope, it's his team one maxed out. My air is not maxed for skills. So we got there. You can come in. I'm also going to show you something with the tech. So let's get into tech. So I do have them in this drone level thing. Don't buy the hype. I'm not buying into that. Doesn't matter. Don't get me started there. Chips definitely advantage here, no doubt. Have a chip advantage, but come on, again, this is air burst missile. You guys would have sat there and told me, oh, you're gonna get plowed. Missile kills air. Ooh, look, this is. I mean, if you're gonna say 4 chips is gonna make the difference now between missile and air, so as long as you have 4 more chips than the person you're playing on air, that's what's gonna make you win. I doubt it. I doubt that's what you're gonna say. Look, our components are pretty similar. Got the advantage in Gorilla, but he has his Gorilla. I do not. And this is a big one here too. I want you to look. His missile mastery is complete. My air mastery is not complete. I'm only 80%. 80%. He has tactical because it's so important. Let's do tactical. He has 6% tactical. I have 0. Right? Deco 5.9 to 5.2, relatively close. Obviously an advantage for me there. And then our combat cards, without a doubt. But look, you would expect, I bet, this advantage to be on him. And look at these are all his advantages over me. Clearly, he has the battle card advantage in this fight with the bonuses. Not me. He's got them. Right? Now, how about morale? Well, he's got a huge advantage over me in morale in this fight. The morale, quantity, it's all right there. So, telling you folks, all I'm saying is air versus missile. And I was able to win. So, it's a good take. This is Morrison's Morrison. I wish I had the video. I'd love to watch the actual battle happen, but I don't have that yet. But I think this is promising. And again, regardless of whether I win, I lose. Like in this one, I ended up beating a missile that's stronger than me. But I think the point is you want to be able to keep these fights close. And before the season, this was a blowout. Missile was destroying air. The battles weren't even close. And now you're seeing it's closer. What happens? I don't know. Like, what happens when we remove these battle cards? I mean, that's the ultimate test, right? Like, that's going to be the ultimate conversation. How much of these battle cards really making a difference? The 4+1s and everything else. I don't know. We have to look. They're clearly powerful. Battle cards, I would when you're going in there, make sure that you're taking care of the battle cards in Season 5. But I just think it's promising. It's a promising outcome for those out there that have air. I know a lot of you have air. I know a lot of you coming into the season were trying to figure out how to make the battle closer when you're facing missile to not get blown out in all these battles. I just think it's a promising outcome. That's all. That's all I'm saying here. We have a ton more sandboxing to go. And send in those Morrison videos because clearly the Morrison battle rules. But it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I was excited.
That's good.
Like it when I saw it. Okay, let's see. What's your total power with full drill grounds? I don't know. Like, what's my total power with full drill grounds? What do you think?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's your guess?
Gosh, I have no idea.
They're a little. I'm a little short right now, but
just a little.
a little short on the old trooperoonies. But
what? You're like half of your troop?
Probably
half your grounds.
That's probably a good guess.
Yeah. So I would say like
Yeah, I'm half.
425
I think
total.
I
Would
th-
it,
I think you're damn
I
close.
bet yeah, because like my drill grounds are about halfway, and I go up. I don't know what my drill grounds look like full with my
Uh,
extra.
I think you're
It's been
probably pretty close. I'll be honest. I don't have full drill grounds very often, especially this season. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the lives, but I don't have full drill grounds very often. Um, but I think Eki's probably close. It's probably 425, 430 would be my guess. I don't know.
yeah, because where are my drill grounds? Oof, oof. My drill grounds are sad. I had a fun Buster day.
That's good.
I have the saddest but greatest thing with my sad drill.
Sad drill grounds means that they're
It's great.
full. Means that there's full and nobody to fight. That's sad drill grounds.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I have less than half, and if I get the other half, well, and then you got to think, you might be even more. Oh, you might be
I don't know.
above.
These guys are off the hook. Woo's over here thinking I'm 450. You got Clapper thinks I'm
That I'm
440. I
wondering,
don't know.
Wu. Yeah,
I
I
doubt it.
mean
I
that
don't think I've ever seen 450 on. There's no way. I don't think so.
I'm wondering because I'm like, if you had all full T11 drill grounds,
Yeah.
maybe.
I
Because
don't
when's the
know.
last time you had a full T11 drill ground?
It's been a while. I did have a lot of troops going into the war Saturday. I think Saturday that we fought. I did have a lot, and I fought multiple times. And then on top of it, I had kill events. So yeah, I mean, it was brutal. This morning I had Hey, listen, this morning I'll tell you what I did. Let me show you from this morning's battle. So what did I get for kills this morning? So I got 8 million kills this morning. Look at this, 35 million in one battle. That crazy deer fly got. I mean, it's unbelievable. 8 million kills I had today, right? And
Hmm.
I think I went in with about 40. I want to say 42,000 or 40, around 40,000, 42. So I lost about 10,000 troops today. I will tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. For those that watched the live, they kept commenting on it, and you saw it firsthand. For those that don't know, you really need to do the tactic card setup if you're defending. Again, this is for defending. I'll go over attacking and stuff like that at another time. But if you're defending in the season, man, this setup right here is unbelievable. I'm getting 30.5%, 37.5% from. Watch these defenses. I got about a million of them, so we'll just look at one. But let's see. Okay, am I in this somewhere? Where am I? Here I am. Just
Don't worry, I'm just laughing at the comments.
sea of people. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Look at that. This is just about every battle too. 37.5% boost from hit points, attack, and defense. And then I got the 5%, 4.5% for the counters. And this is every time.
Nice.
Now, in addition to this, in addition to the bonus I'm getting every time I'm fighting, also you get this auto when you do this attack. So people were asking me today. I was sending my squad into the bank, and then I was getting beat while defending, and then it was showing up right back at my base, and that's what the card does. So if you read what the defensive regroup card does. It reduces your severe wound rate by 6%, and it will immediately return to base after being defeated, right? So that's great. Now, this card only lasts for 10 minutes, so this is really the key to this card. Once you put this card into effect and you start it, you have a 10-minute timer. However, when you combine it with this card, this one. When you combine it with the garrison duration card, right? Every time I defend successfully, it adds 32 seconds onto that card. So it's not 10 minutes. It's every time I defend, it's 32 more seconds. So that's how I turn that 10-minute card into a 60-minute card easily through that battle. So I was able to just keep defending. It just adds time on. So as long as you don't let that 10 minutes go down and you defend, then it works great. If you're attacking, that defend is going to run out. But I will also tell you this. If you're attacking, and you're never defending, then you're probably losing the bank anyway. So, unless you're trying to stall out. At some point, you have to defend. You have to take percentages by defending. Otherwise, you just lose. So, I'll say that, successful... And if you're thinking to yourself, well, yeah, you can successfully defend. I can't successfully defend. Don't think about it that way. Think about sometimes when you're defending, it's a stack of people. So the person hits one person and beats them, but now they're weaker. So when they hit you, they have weaker only 12 million March, and they hit you at 50 million or 55 million, you can beat them. And so you get a successful defense. So just from being stacked in there and hitting people with their attributes that are down, you can get wins and defenses. You don't have to necessarily just beat the 70 million person. You can get successful defenses just being in there. Now, I don't know that you're going to sit there and get 20 of them. I don't know how often your name pops up at the top that says you got 5 or 10 or anything like that. But you don't need to. You just slowly add 30 seconds at a clip, and you get to extend it. So that's really the card. It also goes great with this card, the Garrison Morale Boost, because while you're doing the defensive regroup and you have other people with this same card, you're going to get 21% morale boost, which is also phenomenal. And that's where you guys are seeing my 37.5% bump from using the combination of all of these cards. So I highly recommend it. And you saw, if you go look at the live from this morning when we had the hour battle, you'll see the difference that it made when we were doing that for tactic cards. But anyway, that's a tactic card lineup that you would have saw earlier. So, okay, let me get through some of your... I have not been reading your questions. Eki jumped ahead.
Sorry.
I know, it's good. It's good. Screen.
Well, now
Screen. Start deleting people. Wonder if it will be the same as 4.1. No. The answer is no. Nothing will be the same. Once the 4+1 card goes away, it wasn't the same after Season 4. It's not going to be the same after Season 5. Those battle cards are so strong. They make such a difference. It's crazy. Not to mention, don't forget, you're getting a boost from your buildings. We get the 15%. We're getting boosts from the missile buildings and, all the different buildings. Nothing will be the same. It'll all be different. Ant, welcome in. Who we got here? Mest? Oh, Mest. Welcome in. Brazil. Is that a Brazil saying what's up? Wow. I don't know.
Brazil in the house.
Brazil in the house. I love it. I do get a kick out of knee clapper. They should add training speed up in chests related to season contributions. I can't,
They should just... they should have speed ups everywhere.
They should 100%. Eki, they need... One thing that is not talked about enough in this game, we talk about all these things that we do. Everybody wants to know where you get Valor and where I get gold. I want speed up zombies, damn it. I want a speed up zombie event is what I need. I can tell you this season, guys, I have gone through so many days of speed ups for Season 5. I couldn't even fathom for you how many days. 300 would be probably lowball. I had to have gone through more than that. I bought all the speed ups from the Christmas event. I bought all the speed ups from Bounty Hunter. I think we had another one. I thought there was another event in there that we had. I bought all the speed ups. It might have been Thanksgiving. It was. We had did the Glitter have speed ups? Maybe Glitter doesn't. I don't think Glitter does have speed ups actually.
I thought Glitter did.
I don't think they do. No, I think that's the week I was disappointed because I couldn't buy them. I don't think Glitter does. I don't think Bullseye you get them, and I don't think on Glitter event you don't get them. I think you have to wait for Mobilization has them, and I believe, and I know Bounty does because I just bought them. I bought them out in Bounty. But guys, I bought anywhere there's a speed up, I bought them, and you can see, like, I mean, already I'm still jonesing for speed ups. I'm still right now. Still 32 days. I mean, and I've gone through. I'm telling you, 300, 350, so many, crazy. I'm constantly building troops. I just cannot. I just can't. I mean, we're fighting constantly in this season. But yeah, I don't know. They should 100% add speed ups. I agree with you. It's crazy. I missed your question.
I would love to see him in the arms race. To be honest,
Mm,
if they
great.
put him in the arms race boxes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
even a few there would be a huge boost over time.
How about in the entire game, anywhere there's a purple deco chest, we put speed ups
There should
instead.
be speed ups.
Yep. Yep.
I agree.
I want a choice of, can I get a purple deco or speed ups? I want that choice.
Oh, it'd be great too with because we have them in the secret task. But it would be nice if there was like a refresh options to like mega speed up options, so you can get like additional speed ups in your secret tasks.
Yes. Yes. I like them.
Or like, yeah.
Bottom line is they just need to
That'd
put
be
them
great.
everywhere. I mean,
Yes.
there's not enough speed ups, and I don't know why they wouldn't. Like, clearly, free to play and low spender is not going to sit there and pay for speed ups. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. Like, the things that they can barely they're barely spending on to begin with. It's certainly not going to be for speed ups. Like, it's dumb. So yeah, I think, fine. You can leave speed ups to be bought. Like, it's not like if you gave a bunch of people speed ups, I wouldn't be buying speed ups anyway. Like, if I need them, I'm gonna have to get them. But I'm just saying, you got to make them more readily available for everybody, especially with season 5. Like, season 5 is a freaking joke if you don't give people more speed ups. Like, just there's got to be so many people. Well, we'll get into this in a few on the season 5 stuff. I mean, like, you got a rant coming. I've always been confused about Wall of Honor. Sorry, I skipped over you. When you level up that specific terrible honor, does a solo hero get the stat boost, or how does it work? What's he saying? With your you mean the attack boost, the team? He's referring to, I think, here. When it says, if this is what you're referring to, it's the hit points for all heroes. I think that's what you're referring to.
Oh yeah. So Wall of Honor impact on your battle.
On your team.
Yeah. You had a I was actually didn't see the Wall of Honor comparison in the air missile battle, but it does help.
For what? Oh, the air missile? I think I had an advantage. I mean, but your hero increases, like your hero power will go up. Like, it's also your hit points for all heroes. Where is it? Hold on a second. It's right here. Wall of Honor, 2.4, and he's 1.8.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have an advantage there, but like I said, in this battle to begin with, this whole thing, this was just more to point, like, hey, I won, which is great. And you can point to any million reasons of saying, like, why I won or this, that, and the other thing. The point is more like, not that I won. It's that I kept it close. The battle either way, whether you say a normal person is fighting this battle, is keeping it close, right? So, and that's all we want. We want air to be in the fight instead of getting blown out. Because it's all about, like I was saying the last time, Eki, on these battles, you just don't want to have your wall burned. You want to be able to get to your second team. Putting your second team on the wall is worthwhile for you because, there are some battles that were, I think I had... All right, this would be a perfect example. Let's say instead of this being two different people, let's say this was the same person. By the time I get to the second one, I'm worth I got 9.4 million worth of a squad, right? So this is all you want. Like, you want this reverse. If you are in an air battle, if you are with any battle that you're fighting and you're close, you don't want to get blown out and have somebody just be able to go through your wall and give you 6,000 deaths, and then, or 6,000 deaths, but 6,000 in the hospital, and then an additional 500 deaths because they burned through your wall. You want to keep the air missile battle close enough so it ends up that the second team on your wall looks like this, and you got through it without a problem. So no big deal. You can actually fight a missile or an air or whatever it is, and you're not getting blown out when the battle is similar. What we were seeing before was, I mean, it was like a before season, and I don't know, we'll see if it goes back to this once all these things are removed. But before the season, it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, air was getting beat by missiles that were 8 million below them. We were seeing, tanks get throttled by air that was 10 million below. And everybody's bragging about it. They're like, oh, this team sucks and this team sucks, blah, blah. So now what I feel, at the very least, what it's looking like with the addition of these exclusive weapons. Unfortunately, I don't have the battle report on the Morrison to be able to show much about Morrison, but we'll get plenty into Morrison and watching the battles eventually. But I think this is a good sign of things progressing in the game. I go up to 50 million. I jumped. 50 million power with full grounds. All right. Well, who's bragging? Who's bragging again? Who is
somebody
the
is
female,
allowed to?
Who is the female on call with me? How dare you? That's a VIP19 you're talking about. How dare you? Who is she? That's Eki.
Yes, I'm from server 1382. We are in the 4th week of Age of Oil in season 2. That's who I am. If that's what you meant by that.
VIP19, like I said. Bretta, hi all. Welcome in. Ant, y'all get a home playoff game. Caleb Williams looks great. Thank you, Ant. Best comment of the day. How do I, can I do something for him? How do I put him? They don't give you anything for this. Let's see. You know what? Let me, there. I can pin your message. There we go. There you go. Good comment, Ant. Love it. You over time. Another fun name. Oh, thank you. Welcome in. Metal Master Judah. Oh, love it.
Oh, that's a good one.
You come back anytime, sir. Anytime. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Glitter has speed up. Oh, Solid's over here saying glitter. Well, is it mobilization that doesn't? Did I reverse those? I know one of them does.
Maybe that's it.
Mobilization doesn't. Glitter does.
Yes,
right?
I feel like glitter has speed up.
All right. Well, then
they have like 1 hour ones.
Okay, then I bought out the glitter, and I couldn't get it in mobilization. That's what it was. I can't remember. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, Sal said mobilization doesn't. Yes. All right. Thank you, Sal. Keep us honest over here.
We'll get these events right.
I didn't play the game.
Not like we did. It's not like we don't see them once a month.
That's ridiculous. I have no clue. Memory what's in those things that I buy. Oh man. Yeah, I've spent so much money on that damn thing. You think I would know what's in it, but nope. Full missile squad better than having Lucius in the team. Solid. What are you talking about here, brother? A full missile squad better than having Lucius in the team. I'm not sure what that comment means.
You mean putting Lucius in the missile team?
Yeah, so I've talked about that. Like, it's very effective putting Lucius in the problem with using Lucius in the missile team is it cripples your air. If you use air, if air is important to you, it cripples your air. Like, it's just it only mixed squads only work if you're not like decaying another team to make one better. Like if you're just going to slowly take from the other team and make it weaker to make one stronger, then it doesn't work if you want to use two teams. If you're only using one team and you're not worried about it, then that's fine. I mean, that goes the same for using Atom with tank. You're pulling away from missile.
Because Atom and Swift combo is really good for missile.
Missile with 5 exclusives, 5 missiles is so good. It's unreal because everybody feeds off one another, and there's 5 exclusives now
Hmm.
on top of it. So yeah, it's yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay. Let's. But yeah, Murphy with air is a W. Completely agree. Murphy with air is definitely for the win. At least helping him for training. No rant on the purple deco woo. No. We've gone past that. But I will want an option of purple deco or speed up because you know what choice I will be making. That I can tell you. Sell it at plenty of battle reports where I've tested it. Until we get Fiona weapon, Lucius is way better in Missile Squad. Yeah, so that's what was in season 4. That's what was going on. Lucius was in Missile Squad 4+1. Fiona was out. Fiona was really like useless in season 4. I remember. I treated Fiona like I treated Morrison. I booted Morrison too.
Mm.
Like I had Sarah. Um, so I booted Morrison. But yeah, but that's with the 4+1 card as well. So, and again, it depends on what your number one team is. Are you an air? Are you a team, missile team? Do you use your missile? Um, it's would you use your air? Because once the 4+1 goes away, it gets a little bit harder. Although with Lucius and air, we can't speak outside of that because what we did was the testing shows Sarah and Murphy good together. Without Carly though. Carly's kicked. Carly is now out of my teams. Carly is over in my
Yeah,
4th team.
yeah. I have an air squad, and some days my air squad frustrates me.
Yeah, Carly is.
I just,
Carly was
I just
so
noticed.
strong earlier in the game. Like
Yeah,
Carly was just like, I mean, Carly was the shit. Like when you first started, so strong, so strong, and yeah, just completely disappointed at this point.
hmm.
Left in the dust. Left in the dust. What about yours, Scrum?
Oh, my air squad's just coming together. We were talking about gear the other day in my alliance, and somebody was talking about how they had done their gear, and I showed them my gear, and they're like, "What have you been doing?" And I was like, "Apparently, not paying attention to lots of things I read."
Oh,
So it's okay to. I'm at least not dismantling. I've only dismantled my gear once in this whole game, and you know what I learned from that experience?
don't.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't.
For the sole fact of you will lose so much gold to recreate your yeah, you lose
Yeah,
so much gold.
yeah. That's what I was just talking about on resources on live the other day. Is like you just kill your gold. Like if you're looking to try to like save gold and make gold, you're losing so much by dismantling. Like you just admit
Yeah.
your mistake and move forward with it. But
Yes, and cry a lot because you're gonna grind out that gold again,
oh, I would
and
not.
then be
I
and
wouldn't
then
sell
you'll
it.
be sad because you're gonna be like, why am I behind? And you're like, oh yeah, that's right, because I used this umpteen amount of gold for a stupid decision.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a good way to go. Not a good way to go.
Nope.
Would not do it.
Yeah. What I learned from that, from because I'm earlier in the game than you, is now I have the understanding that for those playing earlier, if you build your gear wrong, don't worry about it because ultimately you're going to have to build some other gear for somebody else and it'll be easy to like swap out the gear that you didn't build correctly to somebody else in for the good gear.
Exactly.
So that's yeah, there's no mistake in building gear wrong. It's just redistributing it when you can once the new gear the way you want it is built.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Avoid at all costs. Selling gear. Just avoid selling gear at all costs. If you
Yep.
can. It's just so much gold. It's just so much gold. Especially when you're using prints and stuff to put on there. It's just like ugh.
Yeah.
Do we think there's okay? Let me see. I gotta get caught up on these so we could talk about season 5. The funny thing they made the oh god, am I that far behind? Jeez, you guys are whipping in questions tonight. I love it. And the funny thing, they made the capital war for the season Saturday, which allowed others to interfere. Oh, you know what? That's a great point. Yeah, Season 5 is wrong for that. You know what? Great point, Salah. Um, yeah, the Capital Wars that they made, there's only 3 of them. And they put them on Kill Event Day. And your versus opponents can hop in. You have 8 versus opponents for Kill Event. And if they wanted to, they can interfere with your war. Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Wasn't that like season 1, I felt like? Right? Like
Yeah,
the wars.
but
Yeah, that's
what
back to the
what?
season 1 thought.
But aren't we supposed to learn from things? Like, this is just dumb. Like, why not just do it on a Wednesday? You know, I mean, I get you're trying to get everybody to contribute. Here's something. How about you don't have something in a war game called Truce Day? How about that? Don't we have enough truces in season 5? That's the ironic part of it. The whole damn season's a truce, and then you're going to give us a Truce Day. It's just it's so ironic. It's good. I'm telling you.
It's okay.
Ramp. We're getting close to a ramp. I'm
You're feeling it.
Yeah, I am. I'm feeling it with season 5, man. I'm feeling it. There's so many things to talk about at this point. Anyway, I agree with you, Salah. You have my blessing to go on that one because it's just dumb. I saw many good reports, but for my I think Salah and Colin were going back and forth on the on Fiona and Lucius and the missile Lucius. Heading into season 5 in 2 weeks, what advice do you give to a third-ranked alliance to maximize end-of-season rankings? Okay, you want...
Ooh, this opens the door.
You're pushing buttons. You're pushing buttons. Listen, you want to know the truth right now? I don't know, RW. Welcome in, by the way. I don't know if you really want to know the truth, but I'll tell it to you. Your third-ranked alliance... I don't know what kind of server you're on, but if you're not, what it looks like right now, with all the feedback we've been getting and my personal experience, if you are not on a top server in season 5, you don't act like you get a say in what happens. And if you are in a top alliance on season 5, don't act like you're going to get a say in what happens. There you go. That'll sum up your season for you so far. How about that? Either way, I don't think you're going to have a say in what happens to you. Somebody else is going to determine and tell you what's going to happen. Yep. If it sounds messed up, well, that's it in a nutshell. What's happening in season 5? I'll dive deeper in for you, but
I'm just baffled. I didn't know that a war game would have a truce day. That hurts my brain.
That's the least of your worries. It's a true season. They give you a true season.
No, because that was season 2 for us.
Oh, 100% it's a true season. I mean, for some. For the majority of the thing, what's going on right now in this... All right, I got to skip your questions because I got to go on the rant now. Eki got me. Eki completed the cycle.
Sorry.
So, listen. Okay. So, let's talk about Server 71, okay? Because that's one of the big things that's going on. We're in Server 71. Everyone wants to, with Server 71, with all the fighting going on, what's happening, how did it break down, and how did we get where we are, and blah, blah, blah. So, the story behind Server 71 to begin with is Server 71 OG. I was in Server 72. This is Server 71. Server 72 fought 71 all the time. We grew up together. I talked smack to Server 71 like nobody's business. We were constantly fighting. We were two, stronger servers. They didn't really have. They had another guy at the time called Certified was his name, and he was like their whale. He disappeared off the game. There were so many rumors of where he went and what happened, problems like in his life, or was he cheating in the game? His account just disappeared. There was all kinds of comments. So CDF, Crazy Deer Fly, at the time, when I was talking smack to her, she was like a level 26 at the time. I think I was around a level 22 or 24. And there were actually people on my server 72, Squeeze and Stretch, who actually were able to beat Crazy Deerfly. Like, combined together, they wore her down and emptied the drill grounds and blah, blah, blah. And it was probably one of the last times that happened from a, normal sense before it just blew up and she became a whale. Like, and she was doing all the things she's doing. She was doing, and like her versus score was nuts. You could see what was going on. Last minute, it would just she jump in and just buy a bunch of stuff and just skyrocket it. We'd lose. So we knew like that was kind of how the war was set up. We were very close to one another in that. Season 1 came, and I was working with 71 to help us a little bit in season 1, where you can just go around and take land. It didn't go great. We had a second alliance. We started 70 to 72X alliance that we started. We moved into 76. We started fights with people because that's what we did, and we didn't belong in those battles. They were with 76 KRT, 76 LEG. Actually, it was before Stickman is Stickman. He was actually on that server, and we were at war with Stickman. Before Stickman had, just blew up out of his mind right now. He wasn't that way. We actually were able to beat both KRT and Leg during that season, one battle. But we were just scrappy. And then they went and called their friends in server 73 and server 75. And then they came and chased us away and started taking all our property, and we had to reset and blah, blah, blah. And it was a team up thing, just like it is similar now, but it was, a little bit different season 1 dynamic, right? So that's how the season 1 story went. Season 2 in 71 won that season. They were the number 1 server. It took a lot of coordinating and negotiating, but they also had to fight their ass off to win that season. They fought a lot of different teams and negotiated around, and they won season 1. Season 2 came through. Wasn't really in contact with 71 in season 2. Was in contact with Hulk in season 2 because he was in our season. And he did not fight 72X that I was in because me and Hulk were actually, we had a good, I don't know, we were like friends, we weren't talking like constantly, but at the same time we had a good relationship enough where he respected us because we fought so much, and we bantered back and forth. And so they ended up, I forget, I don't know if 78 won. There was this kind of a civil war in 78 at the time. So after season 2, that's when Hulk for season 3 moved his team to 71. At the time, 71, what I do know is 71 ended up winning season 2. So they won season 1 and they won season 2, FS4. So then Hulk came in to season 3. Now season 3, I moved to server 87 from 72. That was part of a blow up. And guess who happened to land in the war in season 3? I just happened to end up with 71 in our season, which then had Hulk. So now they had King, they had CDF, and they had Hulk. And they also had a 4th player on there that was a VIP17 called Tyson. Now, Tyson did not get along with FS4 and 71. For the most of the time, he did not go to FS4. He did not like FS4. And they did not. I don't know how they ended up convincing him that it was better for the server for him to go and combine for that season, but they did. And that's probably TGO and Clown Shoes who did an incredible amount of negotiating and talking for this server through the years, which got them to where they were to begin with. But they got Tyson. They got him onto that team. And yeah, they were incredibly powerful. And it was kind of like from the outside in, everything looked like they were powerful and good. The problem was that it wasn't so on the inside if you knew actually what was transpiring. So Tyson didn't want to be there. He didn't want. So when Migration came after season 3, which by the way, FS4 on 71 won season 3. However, they did not lead that whole season. CFO, which is a whole nother story of a collapse on server 100, by the way, was winning season 3, like the whole season. It was 86, 71, and 100. And 100 was leading that whole season, and it came down to the final battle. And 71 and 100 were in the same faction. And when that final battle caught, and I don't really know the whole like stories of what really transpired between them, but after that last battle, there was a whole lot of finger pointing about, you crossed us and you did this and you did that. Because what I think happened is 86 ended up choosing to fight 100 and beat 100, and then 71 ended up taking first place, FS4. But we got backstabbed by Server 100 at the time on Season 3. So I certainly am not going to give them the benefit of the doubt at the time. Because I know Ramp, who was leading our alliance at the time, could tell that story much better. But anyway, that is Season 3. FS4 ends up winning that season. So they won Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 first place. So we move into Season 4 now. Migration between Season 3 and Season 4, Tyson, who I told you was fragile to begin with to even be there, proves it by leaving the server. He can't take it, and he leaves the server and goes to 99. He then, shortly after, gets in a fight with 99, and he ends up selling his account. So there you go. That's the saga there with Tyson. So FS4 71 loses Tyson, who was fragile and didn't necessarily want to be there to begin with. It wasn't because of devs. It wasn't because of anything else. He just didn't want to. He was, whatever a problem to begin with. So Season 4 comes along and they decide, okay, we're going to split into two teams. You're going to have FS4 and you're going to have FSX. You're going to have Hulk over on FSX, and they're going to try to start building 71 into two teams because 78 kind of came over and combined with 71. So they split into two teams. That time they recruited some people over. Now, they spot Season 4. Now, from my understanding and talking to the president, TGO, the matchmaking of that server was really in 71's favor, and it wasn't a very strong class of servers. It was kind of played into their advantage. They were able to win first place and second place in there. So FS4 won first place, FSX won second place. They worked it out where they would still, even though they split teams, they would agree to have one team win, and then they would split rewards. So everybody would pile into one team at the end of the season. It was a big pain from my understanding of TGO sharing that you had to get everybody over there, but they did, and then they split the rewards. Some people, there were hurt feelings, there were some surprises. People ended up migrating out. Who knows? I mean, when you think about the things that occur in that to begin with, you have two teams that agree to split. Then you have to change people out and tell these people they're not getting the top rewards. These people are getting the top rewards. You can understand where all of a sudden there could easily be miscommunications and people's feelings are hurt and there was conversation, whatever happened. But some people ended up leaving in that situation to begin with. So then here we come into Season 5. We have two different mentalities on this server. I'm in this server for 4 months, and you could already see there's two different mentalities on this server. So you have the old guard of FS4, which had won Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4 in first place. Incredible negotiators, negotiated through their ass, could talk, whatever, and they had the backing to prove why people should be negotiating with them, and they wanted to negotiate to make things work out because they had to know there's a strategy to the game. To get rewards, we're gonna have the power, but we're also gonna have the negotiation ability to talk. That's what they did, and they did it quite well. And then you had the FXX portion of 71, which is war. Fight, screw you, let's fight. This is a war game. I logged in today. You know why I logged in? I logged in because I want to burn somebody. That's why I logged in. So let's friggin' fight. Enough of the tapping, enough of the yapping, and let's actually fight. Let's go to war, right? And that's the team I joined. And by the way, kind of my attitude too. Like, I don't really want to negotiate. Not really my thing. Like, I'd rather just say, like, this is a war game. Let's fight. Like, you fight and we fight, and like everybody fight. That's how the servers are matched up. So let's fight. And I don't know that it really worked out, so to speak. So when you think about it, I think some of it was a mirage, so to speak, even though there was a success. I think there were some underlying problems that were waiting to kind of spark up. I think they did. I think they did the last time at bad times. And then I think people started yapping about it and telling our story and doing that stuff. I will say that because when you look at our map right now, this goes into Season 5 and how it's determined. if you look at season 5, you have the way that season 5 was set up. You have 171. Now 171 is incredibly strong. I don't know if you guys have seen it. And this story that I'm about to tell for season 5 is likely the same that's going to be for your server. It's going to make a lot of sense, and it's probably going to be what your experience is going to be for season 5 if you have not started season 5. So 171 is incredibly strong. Let me just get somebody so I can show you how strong they are. Here's their total hero. So they have one VIP. I think this is a VIP 18. I don't know. Maybe it's a VIP 17. Like crazy. VIP 17 is 425 million. Incredibly strong. And then they are very deep. They're very strong to the point that they have a lot of deep bases here. So if you look at all their power to go through, I mean, this goes for a long time in multiple teams here. So they have, what looks like, 36 accounts that are over 200 million in total hero power. So 36 accounts that are over 200 million hero power. Now, if you look at like us and what 71 looks like, 71 has you saw 425 for him. We have Hulk with 453, Deer with 475, 479. We have King with 385, and then you have pretty deep here. We have like 23 people over 200. So, it's decent. Like, this is obviously the top 2 teams of Season 5. I can give you the third team that's here that would be in the conversation, would probably be 190. And I'll show you them, and then you guys make the call. I'm not talking out of school here. I think it's very clear that those would be the first 2 teams. So, their top player is 381. It's not even 400. So 171 had 1 player over 400 million. 71 has 3 players over 400 million. And almost a 4th player that's close to 381. I think King, it was 379, I think. So they almost had 4 players. And here's them. So they have deep. They're sitting here at 22 players at 200 million. So they're on par with 71 as far as the number of 200 million. But they don't have nearly the top end power of what it is. So I think it's clear that 71 with their VIP 18s was set up with 171. And then you have 138 is probably the 4th team that was here, because I think they have look here. Yeah, so you look and they have 300 million person, and they have 13 people over 200 million. Clearly a backseat to some of the other ones as far as the depth, and you're looking at it over thing. So you could say this is probably the 4th team though, that's here. And then you have 88, which is 88 and 90. 90 has more teams. So 90 may be because it more, I don't know, 90, 88, they're probably a little similar between 90, 88, and then 89 and 138 are weaker servers, so to speak. So that's where we landed for the season. Now, 171 being the strength, I will tell you they are, they pretty much matched up. What happened here was you had 171, 190 decided to work together. Earlier in this season, when it first started, before you're able to go into the middle, you don't have anything to do but fight each other kind of on the borders here, because you can fight across your borders, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you get in the season. 90 was telling me that 190 was essentially kicking their ass. And they said, I don't know how you can get 190 away, but God. So people were messing with that when we came and fought. So they were getting beat because they are on the border of 190 and 90. And AOV, who is the strongest team of 190, was down here for the majority of their time before this middle opened. So they were obviously beating up 90. Because that's from 90's own mouth. So they didn't know what was going on. So 90 joins 190 and 171. Because I guess that's the path of negotiation. So they move. 138 has jumped in a couple times to fight, but hasn't been a major player. They've kind of done their own thing over here with 88, and 80 and 138 and 89 haven't really. I mean, 89 jumped in and has run rallies on us and joined in on people in the mud and stuff like that. So they've tried to be part. They've tried to be part of the coalition, but I don't know that it is what it is. They're naturally part of the coalition anyway because they're not going to get along with us 71 to begin with. But there were the only ones with history coming into this season would have been 89. I had no clue anybody else in this season outside of 88. 88 and 89 were really the only ones I've ever dealt with. I don't know who 190 is, and I don't know who 171 is, but I find it hard to believe that they don't know about each other. Or 90, we know 90. I don't know that we really have. I don't really have like a rich history as far as dislike for 90, and either way, like I don't know that we ever had a budding friendship or a dislike for one another. I don't know if they have history with 71 in the past or not, but so I can't speak to it. But I can tell you that 190 and 171 seem to be in the same server bracket. The numbers would match up at some point. So maybe they know each other. 138's over here. I don't know whose server bracket they're in. So what you have is you have a bunch of people that end up going together for whatever reason. And then afterwards you can say, oh, this person said this and this person said that. He said, she said battles. I can tell you that it's very clear there's a pathway to move forward, and that's teaming up together however you do it. So when you look at Season 5, it would be fine if you said, oh, well, that's because of 71, that everybody teamed up on them because they don't like them, or because they talk smack, or because they blah, blah, blah. You can say a million different things if you want. The truth of the matter is, every single season is like this. Everybody's talking about this, that this is how it's going.
I mean, this is how, it's all about, I mean, what we're dealing with this now is even in the off season, and people are already starting to try to negotiate and guess who will be in your next season's grouping and how we need to have those conversations. And then I don't know, where I'm sitting, I'm like, yeah, we can have these talks, but can't we just like fight? I mean, it's great, cool. 100%. But like, I don't want to, like, I want to see a whale decimate a alliance. I mean, I know that sounds horrible, but I also want to see an alliance defend against a whale. Like, there's so much fun in that, and challenge and skill and tactic that you get without the conversations. And I get the conversations are there, but yeah,
I totally agree with you. And that's the funny part is you say like you fight. Like some people will say, we fight. But the truth of the matter is, if 71 wasn't in the battle, who did you fight the last 4 weeks? 171 been chilling down here. Like 171 is set. They really have their rewards, and they have their pawns set up for all the other servers. Like 190 and 90 can go up and fight 71 and do all the battle. 171 is set. 171 controls this whole south of this map. Doesn't have to fight a single thing. They don't. Who are they going to? Who is 171 going to fight down here? They own all the property. They can get whatever level 10 they want. They have a deal with 190. They have a deal with 90, I guess. Nobody else has even close to the power to challenge them anyway. So what are you talking about? Like who do they have to fight? There's no, in this season right now. There's nobody for them to fight. The only one, same with 190. Who is 190 going to fight? If they do not fight, if FSX right now does not fight, who are they going to fight? And if you want to know the proof of that, here, let's look at who's challenging. Let's look at who's challenging the fight. So you guys saw the battle. I filmed it today where we were around and we were challenging somebody's bank, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. So in order to challenge, you see here, you have already other teams that are starting to come around Here, 190 is already starting to come around our bank right here, right? To fight us. Okay, if you don't fight us, who else are you going to fight? So let's look. Who's fighting for this one? This is all 190. That's right in here protecting their bank. They're not fighting one another. So they're not fighting another team for this bank. Nobody else is coming to try to take this bank from them. 190 is just going to get this bank because there's nobody else to fight. So this one, okay, somebody must be trying to take AOV's 190 bank from them. No, there's nobody else around here to take the 190 AOV bank. They're not fighting any other team here. So who else you got? Who else is surrounding a bank? Or I'm sure there must be FF must be around here somewhere. Here, this bank here. I don't know whose bank this is. This is 90 Pyro Bank. And look, it's all Pyro people. No one's around here going to take Pyro's bank. Like, they're all just here. Because there's no other teams that are fighting. Like, we have to protect our own bank. We're only one team that can only protect one bank to get in one fight. The point isn't to sit here and cry about it. The point is to tell you it's reality. Like, if you're only fighting one team, then we're doing community service. We're getting hours of community service, keeping everybody busy. We're keeping you busy. We're keeping you active to try to fight. Because you're not fighting anybody else. There's nobody else for you to fight. You made a deal with everybody else. So 171, 190, 89, 90, you guys are all, when you're all in together in negotiation, it's negotiation for rewards. Okay, so that's the other thing I want to get into. Okay, let's talk about it. So you log into this game to fight. I would think you're logging into this game to fight, to give people a fight, whatever. You're playing the game, you're talking about rewards. All right, so let's look at the rewards. So if you get, let's say somebody gets the first place. There's only one team that can even get these rewards, right? And so odds are I'm not talking to you if you're going to get these rewards because it's only for one alliance. Only one alliance. There's only 100 people that are going to get these rewards. So it's not going to be you. So then you got the second and third people that are going to get these rewards. Okay, that's fine. Even when we do this, let's start looking at the difference between these rewards. If you were first place or you were second, if you were first place, you're going to get enormous rewards, right? 190 or 1.9 rewards. The what do they call this? The merit medals. That's what they're calling them. So once you get out of this, there's really not a whole lot of difference as we start moving down to rewards. Like from second to 10th, if this is really your main goal, because you get to spend in the season store, then what the hell is the difference between second and 10th? 1.3 to 1.2. That's it. 100. 100. So you're going to negotiate and not fight your entire season for 100. That's it. I mean, everything else. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the Alliance contribution points. Like what the badges that you get every single day anywhere. Are we? What are we fighting for? We're fighting for exclusive shards that you can get anywhere. That the game's going to give you in the off season. No, we are fighting for the one thing that you can only get during the season, and that's the merit, right? And maybe some honor points. So honor points would be the difference. 10K honor points. One winter storm day for 10K honor points. That's the difference. That's the difference we're looking at for these two. So, and then let's drop down to the next one. Let's drop down to the top 20 to say from second place to 20th. You're talking about 20K honor and 200 merit medals. That's it. So 19 teams are not going to fight so they can ensure what? 100 merit medals? 10K honor points? That's what you're negotiating for? That's what you're just making sure you got to finish within this?
Well, and I would suspect the deco too.
What deco? Oh, the deco. These? This are Overlord surprises.
What is it called? Why can't not that one? Go up one and over one from where you were. Oh no, too far. There you go. That one.
What? This? That's what I
Mhm.
said. Exclusive
Because
shards. They're exclusive shards.
yeah, because no, not the exclusives.
Which ones are you talking about?
Is that the? Hold on.
You get the one God of Judgment, which you can buy with your
Yeah,
points. You got
that's God Judgment. Whew. I
yeah.
could not think of the name, and I was like, and I think
You get one
that's
of
right
them.
because if you go down any further, you lose God Judgment, don't you?
Oh, you mean down here?
No,
So
like if you go into the bronze, right? You're in
no, look,
silver.
I'm in the 21 through 50. The top
Oh
50
wow, and they
alliances
still
still
get
get God of Judgment.
wow.
Look, they get it. You get it even with the top 80. You don't lose. Your team
Well,
doesn't lose the God of Judgment until you get to the
so the
120. Yeah, I mean you're getting God of Judgment no matter what. Here you get two of them for the alliance leaders. So yeah, you get two of them
yeah.
here. But I mean you can buy them with your season rewards.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, once you get that God of Judgment to level, what is it, like 3 or something? Right now, I think I'm at. I think it takes like
Mm-hmm.
a ton. What does it make, like 18 to get to the next level? It's gonna take you like 3
Yeah.
seasons to get it to the next level anyway. Um, but I'm saying like the rewards aren't big enough that we're talking about the top. We're talking about only 200 merit badges are and 20k honor points is what we're talking about. You get a desert storm, whatever. Come on, I get the honor points, but Jesus, guys, you're gonna be able to recoup those throughout the season playing. To say you're gonna spend 2 months not fighting, or fighting one team. Sorry, I don't want to say you're not fighting because everybody's fighting, right? Spend 2 months fighting one team, and whether that team fights or not determines whether you have a season or not. It seems crazy to me. I mean, crazy. Each their own. Like some people could come
I
in and
wonder.
negotiate, and some people come in and you can wanna fight. But it just seems to me that I'm signed up for the game for fighting, and it seems like there's a lot of alliances out there. There's somebody in the Discord today that said that Justin Alliance, what is it, whatever it was, YG. I don't follow these VIP teens. Forgive me. I forget what alliances there are, but he was saying that the Justin Alliance and all them, they've agreed on a pact. I just had that enormous battle. We were just watching. I think I recorded it too. That Justin, they had this huge scrap, this great battle, and they don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to fight anymore in their season. They've come out with exact awards that they're going to split among all the teams and everybody. And that guy was pissed because I think he was on a lower alliance or something, and he's pissed because he doesn't get to fight anymore. His rewards are settled for him. So it triggered me to think when this person asked to be in the third ranked alliance, you don't stand a chance. Like if you were in our season, and let's say you were the third ranked alliance on 71, let's say you were on 171, you were the third ranked alliance. You are not fighting. You are not fighting. You are going to sit in 171 and you are going to grab your pillow and your blankie and you are going to just collect your awards in 2 months and you're just going to be happy with your awards. But you're not going to fight. And if that's what you want, then you got it. Like that's season 5 for you. Negotiate, talk, settle it, get your rewards, get out. When season 6, don't fight for 5 months. And then you'll be into season 6. If that's what you log in for and that's what you want, cool. That's what you're going to get. You'll get your extra 200 merits and you'll get your extra 20k honor points. Because you're probably not going to finish first anyway. So that's what you're fighting for, though, guys. Like this is the top 20 people that are here. If I'm dropping down and talking about the top 50 alliances, you're at 960k for the top 50. So you'll get 400. This is 400 more. I think 400 more for second and third place. But even here, it's like to get the 10th from 10th to here. 10th from here is 300 medals. 300 of the merit medals. So, I don't know. It's just, I get it. I get the rewards. I get how you want to give them to your folks. You want free to play low spenders to get rewards. All my point is the rewards are here. The rewards are here for everybody. There's plenty of rewards to go around. If you don't win, you don't win. You still end up with decent. I'm not crying right now. You knock us down another level, I'm going to lose 100 Everybody is going to lose 100 merit. Who cares? Who cares? You're fine. You got plenty. You know what? Here's the funny thing. You're saying, oh, you know what? I really wanted that skin in the season store. That sucks. I can't get it. If you wanted it that bad, are you going to play season 6? Because odds are the combination of season 5 and season 6 are going to get you that skin anyway. Don't worry about it. What's the difference? You're going to get it. You're going to get enough eventually as you add them up. As we're going to have season 6, and we're going to have season 7, and we're going to have season 8, and we're going to have season 9. So
it just makes me wonder where some minds shifted, or like you talk about the negotiation, right? And it being less about battles, more about negotiation. And I'm curious what's driving that. I wonder what
I'll tell you what
factors are driving that.
Boy, am I happy you asked, Eki. Boy, am I happy. Okay. Because QB is over here with the answer. You know what's driving it? The same thing that's driving everybody to, and I don't want to say cheat, because you're not cheating. You're going around the rules. The verses. If your team is out there creating 12 different dead bases in order to win verses and use the points, it's the same goddamn thing. You're not really playing verses. You're not really doing verses the way it was intended to be played. You're creating a bunch of fake bases, and you're throwing them up because at the end of the day, you get to say, hey, we won. Hey, we were the one that created more fake bases than you. Ha, ha, ha. But you're not really, it's not like you're not saving, you're not storing, you're not spending, you're not organizing. The whole point of verses is to organize and teach you how to play properly, to store and spend your resources in the proper way. So you tell everybody, hey, save them, and then we're going to challenge this team and try to, beat this other team and challenge them. Well, as soon as you start creating fake bases and you start, going around the rules and, finding loopholes, then you start doing that. And then all of a sudden, versus no longer. Every team we play on versus, the kill event doesn't count. They don't even care about kill event. By Friday, they already won versus. They just shell up. The entire team shells up because they're like, yeah, we already won it. We already won with our fake bases. We cashed in. We got versus. We got our versus win. We'll show up and save our troops. For what? God only knows. I don't know what you're saving your troops for. No clue. But every time we go into kill event, you're shelled up. You're like, because the one thing we want, because nobody on 71 has built the fake bases to go in these alliances. We don't do it on FXX, and I'm not aware that they're doing it on FS4. I'm not aware of them doing that. We're not doing fake bases. Don't care.
Oh, don't forget Arena.
What about Arena?
Before reset?
Oh,
doesn't
reset I did
up?
it. I think I already did it.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, no, thank you though. I appreciate that. That. I think I did my Arena. But I'll double check. Oh no, I had one left. What time is it? Oh, 6:47. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's challenge the second place person. 210 versus 211. Yeah, why not? What do I care? It's all fun. Yeah, my 79.9B is 80. That's a good start. Okay. Oh, look at that. Win for the good guys. How about that?
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good win. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand, like, why we're negotiating. And that's where, to me, it really starts from, is it's really just a giant, like a take on the versus thing, where it's more important to say that you won than actually go through the steps of fighting and winning or not. You know what I mean? Like, I would have loved to known if 171 could beat if 71 could beat 171. We had that one battle. Everybody loved to watch that one thing, and I think the ending got recorded. We didn't really. Everybody was asking me, "Hey, did you get that one? Did you get that one?" And we fought, and we came back. It was like 40% difference or something. And that was even, by the way, that battle was even with like 4 against 1 or 5 against 1 because people were hitting us in the mud. We couldn't get into the mud. We were far away. In those, that's the one I actually dropped in the mud. No, that was a different one. Way too many battles to even think about this season. But I don't know. If you asked me if I could do this season over again, so my advice would be for you is what's important to you when you're playing the game and how you want to do this. If you just want to guarantee your results and you guarantee the rewards, whatever, the only way to ensure that in season 5 is to negotiate with everybody in your season. Get the teams, either team up on somebody and shut them down because they don't agree with you, or you get them to agree with you and everybody agrees and everybody kumbayas and shares the rewards. And that's what you do. You come to an agreement and you just end it and you don't fight. And it's it's not last war, it's last negotiator. And you just do it. That's what you do. And that's what everybody, and that appears to be the path of a lot of people taking. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, you will get the rewards. You're going to get, to say, hey, I won the season, or I got second place in the season, or whatever it is. No, and you're not going to fight. You're not going to fight. You're either going to reset other people's banks so they can continue to have them, or you're going to fight in negotiated outcomes. And you're going to say they're battles because you're losing troops, but they're negotiated outcomes. Regardless, if one team's putting up the fights and you are in a game that we talk about participation mattering so much in a server war, if you were in a server war and we talk on 1v1 and we talk about how important the server versus server is in participation, well, if you have 3 or 4 against 1 in a season, then the participation is completely outnumbered. If we talked about that means more than strength, and in the long run in all the server wars, and obviously 3 or 4 is going to beat 1 in last war. So you're going to be able to get whatever rewards you want if you negotiate. So you just have to know that that's how the season's set up. And some people are saying this sucks. They don't like the season. They don't like the negotiation. That's what we saw on Discord today from that Justin's server that was negotiating all the endings. And if that's how you feel, then there's little you can do about it when it comes to season 5, because that's what it seems to have turned into. And I'm quite sure when you get there, you're going to find out. And you can look at it across the board and say, "Oh my God, we're in with all these tough servers. We're in a bad spot. We're blah blah blah." Just to negotiate. All you got to do is just talk to somebody, make deals. And you're not in any factions. You're not going to be put in any enemies. The only ones are what you picked. So that's it. Or you have your back against the wall and you fight. And to be honest with you, from my perspective, if I could do the season over again, I would rather take this route. We fought every single day. We fought. You lose. Listen, you lose some. You win some. You lose some. But it's fun. I logged into Last War personally. I log into Last War and build my teams and spend money to build my squads to fight with the server, to fight battles and to get into these battles to figure out who's going to win, which team is going to win, and that's what I log in for. That's what I want to do. And I can't do that if
who's
I
the toughest guy in Letterkenny? Sorry.
No, go ahead. Who's
that's
Letterkenny?
Literally?
Is that I don't watch Letterkenny.
That's a show.
I know that South.
Oh, okay. Anyways, it's a funny. No, Letterkenny's on Hulu, and it's a show from Canada, but it's around a small town, and there's a phrase in about who's the toughest guy in Letterkenny, and it just makes me think about like battles in Last War should be about who's the toughest. Like, yeah, you might have this set of power, but how does it used and how you utilize it in a battle could change the outcomes. Like I've seen really strong alliances not succeed in battle times.
Well, here's the reason why I love this game. I love the battles and I love to actually fight. I think that you learn a lot about yourself and about your teammates and the camaraderie that comes from either winning or losing a battle. When you're up against a wall and you've hit resistance, you start to really learn about what you're doing wrong, what you could do, what you can do to improve, how you could fight better, what you could have offered, different into that fight. There's just a ton of reasons why these battles are so much fun, and it's almost like educating yourself as you're playing the game across the board on something that some things didn't know or some people in your alliance may not have known. Today, after the battle that we had today, there was somebody that used, I forgot what they said, like 15 days of speed ups. And I instantly said in the chat, why? I used 0 minutes of speed ups on hospital. Why did you use speed ups? And I don't think they realize, like, to back heal, like when you have that many of your alliance playing, you should never have to use any of your speed ups. Just heal after every battle. But the only way that person was able to learn that is to constantly go through the battles and have it happen and say something out loud to learn. And like I told them, it's nothing to feel bad about of not knowing. It's more important that you actually say something so you can learn. And now you'll know for next time. Don't just back heal. Make sure you're back healing. I do it every 4,000 is usually a safe thing for me. But you could do it after every battle if you wanted to. Like every fight that you're actually losing, just go back, throw them in the hospital, let your alliance heal, and poof, you're not going to use any minutes of hospital speedups. But that's a perfect example. That only comes from actually fighting together and doing that and organizing. So
That's true. That's dynamics of this game get lost when you don't have opportunities to learn.
Right.
Like and also like I send out mails, right, to my alliance, and I still will get members who will ask questions. And it used to annoy me, like I'd be like, I sent out this mail and you should have the information. But then I realized I'm more grateful for the questions because it's a place of curiosity and it's a place of wanting to learn. And I think that's awesome because I think that makes somebody who wants to play the game and who's interested in playing the game with me, which makes me excited because that's
Right.
part of Last Word for me. Is not just me playing, but it's also that I get a chance to play with all these other people who think differently, who want to do things differently, and that makes it fun.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I would think as we move forward, if your seasons are going to continue to be either one or two ways, where you're only going to have a situation where it's a 5-on-1 where you negotiate the outcome against one server, or you just go to more negotiated outcomes. It would to me it was going to drive people out of the game. I don't think that's at this level when you've gotten to season 5. People are signed up for not fighting. I think of the teams that win, maybe like people love that. I'm hoping that people wanted to fight more, and they're hoping that they'll want to come to servers that wanted to fight. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping there's people out there that are like, hey, you know what? I would have rather. Thanks for the rewards, but I would have rather fought out the season. So I'm gonna head out to this server instead.
Yeah.
I just if I would have been kicked out of one of these servers because I would have wanted to fight. I would have wanted to fight somebody. I'm telling you, like, there's no doubt. I mean, that's and honestly, that's probably with some and by the way, I said it on a YouTube video today too. I've been getting recruited a bunch from servers, and shout out to server 80. I mean, you want to talk about a server that's rolling out the red carpet with the number of people that have messaged me from server 80. I do appreciate all of you. The hard work is not going unnoticed. I can tell you that much. I do appreciate it. Something fierce, but no, I'm staying. I'm staying in 71. I'm not migrating from the server just because I hit a wall and things don't go the way I had planned. That's not for me to like cut bait in time to move. I'm good. I'm good where I am and with the people that I love
also
playing
like
the
who
game
you
with.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Is it's also about like who you like playing the game with. What I learned. So we just experienced our first transfer, and what I learned from that transfer is that people who like to play together and move together are so invaluable. Like I think that makes the game even more fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so,
I
yeah,
agree. I agree, and I think that I applaud the people that are able to stay on the same server and build it from season 1 all the way through. What great experiences. I have about probably 50 people that I do that with, that I've been traveling with, but it's really an experience when you're able to do that with the same group of people, and you've known each other so well, and you communicate together on stuff. Yeah, it's really fun. But anyway, that's my take. That's really my take on season 5. It's really nothing against anybody who wants to travel that way. And to me, honestly, if you don't like it, get used to it and figure it out. That would be my advice to you. If you don't want, if you're help, it's all based on the rewards when you're coming into season 5. Look at them and figure out where you realistically want to do, or where you want to be. If you want to be near the top of the rewards to guarantee yourself, then get into negotiation, guys. Don't mess around. Don't take chances. Don't just go in and figure out who you want to talk to. Talk to people, iron it out, and figure it out. Otherwise, what you're going to risk is being alienated and thrown out, and you're going to have to fight whoever. It could be 7, could be whatever, and you may not end up with the best rewards in it. I'll tell you what, you bet you're going to end up burning sons of troops, and you're going to end up fighting a crap ton. And that's me just giving you straight advice. I actually loved season 5. Walking away from this season, it's incredibly memorable for me because of all the fighting, and just like constant battles to be in for different avenues of people, people coming at us left and right. It's actually been fun but that's what I'm looking for. I'm not focused on these rewards, and I gotta have the wins, and my ego needs to be polished to get the little hat and say that I won a season or say whatever. Don't forget, I come from humble beginnings on 72 where we didn't win much, and we didn't have a whale, and we didn't have a ton of participation, so we lost a lot. Then we moved on, and we started to slowly win a little bit more as we moved to different servers. But I'm used to that. I'm not used to finishing these seasons near the top anyway. I don't need that. I don't need that badge to solidify my presence in Last War. So it's not something I need. But I will tell you, I can also get into your shoes and give you a solid advice to just say that if you're looking to get those top rewards and you want to be up there, negotiate. Because people are likely to negotiate against you if you do not. So if that's important to you coming into the season, I would highly recommend that you figure out how to do that, or you talk about it. I think Eric well knows early in the servers, gave me outstanding advice, and he said, listen, he said we had to adjust our strategy, we had to adjust our negotiations, how we did. He did excellent for rewards, and Eric was met with the response of, I don't care, I want to fight. That's what he got, and I think he just is kind of like, okay, QP, go your own route. But I do appreciate Jarek and coming through and telling the story. So that is season 5. Hopefully that tells and gives you a full picture of where everybody is. I really think you'll find that it's just honesty. Like, it's not everything I said is really just off the cuff honesty, and you're probably going to hear very similar stories to mine that should solidify what I'm saying to be the truth. So, yeah, I mean, so I think this season, I really believe this season more than any are going to have people walking away saying, you either absolutely hate that season, the season sucks, or people enjoyed it for the fighting or the negotiating or anything else. I think it's really gonna be a divisive season. But I also think the developers there's a lot of pros to come out of season 5. I love the tactic cards. I hope they keep updating the tactic cards throughout the season. I think it adds a strategy to our battles that everybody loves. I really hope they continue down that route. I think they did good with the buildings and the explanations this year on how everything works. I love the adding of the train and the gold to recruit because it allowed people who are free to play and low spenders. It allowed them to have the opportunity to win and be number one at things without spending, or help your alliance and work together as an alliance without spending. So I think there's definitely pros that come from that. Um, oh my god, the high noon game. Oh, come on, really one of the best additions to any season we've ever had. Awesome job there. Season 5 pros, the exclusive weapons have only gotten better. Really ironing out the teams. I think they did a great job with coming out with the exclusive weapons and how they triggered them, because they're clearly making the battles closer and fixing the outlandish problem we had as the Overlord after the Overlord came out. So I think they did a good job there. More fighting. They did a good job with adding more fighting throughout the season. So regardless of how whether people are taking advantage of it or not, the opportunity to fight is there, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think they should take away from that. I think that was good. Yeah, I guess those are my pros that I can think of coming out of this season. Yeah, so that's it. That's
All right.
I think that wraps it up. Eki.
Sounds good.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah,
I think that was a lot of season 5.
it was right. I know that's why I put it in
Mm-hmm.
there. I am
It was
going
good.
to jump into. I saved the store, so I didn't buy anything at the store on purpose. I haven't gone to the store, so yeah, I'll charge up some bricks, and then we can look at the store.
Gotcha.
So what's your takeaway?
Which store?
What's your takeaway from my chat in season 5, Eki? What do you think?
What's my takeaway?
Yeah.
Hold on, words will come to me. So I think communicating on how your alliance wants to play the game, how you want to play the game, how your server wants to play the game is invaluable coming into a season. And like having those conversations before the season starts, I think is really helpful. And I also think one thing my server could have worked on before season 2 is if we had those conversations, because people will transfer and people will change if they're not happy with the situation, depending on where their strengths are. And so I think having those conversations and having an understanding of where your alliances are and your server is and what you're trying to accomplish can maybe change who comes and goes, or change the environment of their server. I know there's been my servers, we're not going through anything horrible, but we're definitely, this transfer for us had some big adjustments because we lost a few gold seats, I think. I don't remember what the cap of gold is, but anyways, we lost some strong active players, but we also gained some amazing strong active players too. And so like our server had some turnover, but it was I think it's good, but also I think with the change in transfers, your server changes every time you bring people in because it's a whole new group, right? There's whole new ideas on how they want to play and how they want to engage. So I think if what I take away from season 5 is think about your gameplay style. How do you want to play Last War? And then make sure that you find the people that play with you the way you want to play. And that'll make Last War fun.
Fair. I like it.
That's my guy. Yeah.
I like it. Okay. So I'm gonna catch up a little bit on questions. I'm gonna jump into the store. I did ignore a lot of people's questions. That's Eki's fault.
Oh, well, while you're catching up on questions, if you want to read them, I'll chat for a bit. So the New Year's event,
Yes.
I'm so excited because day 4 you do get access to a choice base skin. And like I do a lot of thought into how I purchase because I want to make sure that I'm using it to grow and strengthen my squads and so I'm very technical about how I use some spend in the game, but also there's certain times that I'm like a little kid in a candy shop. And I think the New Year's base skin choice is a little kid in the candy shop moment. Like I'm excited to, the to get this one base skin that I've been trying to get, and I just really like it, and it just makes playing the game more fun when I see that skin. And so I was like, I'm learning the values of sometimes you can have values for playing and strength, and then you can also find enjoyment in the game from an aesthetic side too. So yeah. So I was kind of grateful that the New Year's event had something that offered a little bit more choice.
Well, I am. I have not gotten into it, so I will take your word for that. I will
Gotcha.
though. I'm going to. I'll pop in to the New Year's event. All right, question. I'm going to whip down a couple of questions. So I'll try to whip through them to catch up a little bit. Somebody said, where was it? Let me try to go through these. New heroes. I saw you asked about new heroes, right? Right there. So Farmer Nibs, welcome in. New heroes or EW for the purple. My guess would be right now the best EW they can do for purple would be Scarlet, more usable. I don't really know that the way to go would be for them to give additional heroes EWs and just keep doing that until everybody is UR and getting EWs, because I just don't think people are going to spend money on it. I think people, unless they start proving like mixed squad who's working, what heroes and stuff like that, you have to factor in that a lot of people don't even have a fourth team. So who's gonna pay for EWs that are on a fourth team when they don't even have a fourth team? I don't know that I foresee that happening. New heroes would be probably the most likely thing in the future if they started adding more heroes in and changing the dynamics. I think if they also changed what they were focusing on, and instead of going EW, they developed something new for the game, may be an avenue for them to go as well. So before EWs came out, the EWs came out, and they're like, oh look, now you got to get exclusive weapons for every single hero. There may be something new that they need to come out with, but I don't know. It's like I said, Scarlet is the only one that I could see worthwhile. It's very confusing. If you would give like Sarah an EW, I mean, you just made Morrison relevant. Are you then going to make Morrison irrelevant by then trying to bump up Sarah again? I don't know. You start fighting each other. I just don't. Again, if it's a money making game, I don't see him doing it. Eric, you made a great point on I don't know Venom. You are Venom if you use Adam and you move over to your missile squad. Is Venom come in and take the break? Very well could. It's a very good point, but don't forget Venom. One of Venom's skills is pushing UR, the additional UR people. I believe. What was Venom's write up? Let's see. Where is Venom? What was his skill? His
Which
UR
one?
right here. Boost energy damage
Uh,
for each promoted hero on your squad. He boosts energy damage. So you're not getting that for your missile squads. They're not promoted. So I don't know. Could it work? Maybe. I think somebody would have to be willing to dive in and invest a lot of skill points into Venom to find out. Maybe somebody will eventually, and we'll get the battle reports on it, because I can assure you that I'm not. So we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for somebody to come out with the battle reports and prove that one out. But I do think it's a great thought, Eric, as usual for yourself. Okay. there was somebody you asked about. You were asking for a friend if how you handle 7v1 on season 5, like if all servers are against you. I can tell you that it really depends on your server. You're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. And the real problem with multiple teams against you are the way the game's design is, for the most part, all the property comes up at the same time. So if you're trying to defend your property and there's so many teams against you and you have multiple servers, so they have 10 teams and your server only has 2 or 3, and you have property, you can't defend it all. So it all comes up at the same time. It's not like you're allowed to go, okay, I'm going to defend this one. Now let me move over and I'm going to defend that one. And now move. That's not how it works. It all comes up at once. So it's very difficult no matter which way you shake it when you come up to try to defend against 7v1. Even if you say 5v1, that's what you're going to run into the problem of. They have more teams than you do. They can be in multiple places and you can't. And the other thing that you miss is the mud. So the mud gives a distinct advantage in this season where people are allowed to camp in the mud and hit very much faster than you. Now you may think, hey, well, why don't you just hit them while they're in the mud? Don't forget, there's only one of you. You're trying to defend the bank. You can't focus on both the mud and the bank. You have to focus on the bank. So if your attention is there, then you can't focus on trying to clean the mud. You aren't able to get in the mud because they don't necessarily have to focus on you. The other servers that aren't participating in that battle can focus on you in the mud. So as you can see, like, it's very difficult when you're up against it to try to find out how to mold that. So you can win, you can try to win a battle. If you watch the battle today that I fought on live, you can see that it was against a 4x2 on 90, who is a team we could easily beat. We would be able to take that bank and easily, we were at 87% or something. But there were 5 teams in that bank. Like, I think it was 5. It was AOV, FF, 4x2, Hub, I think all of them and us. When I pulled up the percentages, I think they all had a percentage because they can all take turns hitting the bank. And the big thing about season 5 is you don't have to win the battle. You just have to make the battle last an hour. If the battle lasts an hour, then you end up keeping the bank. So if you're trying to take somebody else's bank, they don't need to beat you. They just need to run out the clock. So again, it's just a disadvantage for you when you're trying to take it over. So it's a tough road to climb. That's why I said a tough road to go down. I don't know how you climb a road. Tough road to go down. If you're gonna take that path, I would just have realistic expectations for yourself and your server, and come to terms that your rewards won't be the best, and you're focusing on war and fun rather than just getting the rewards. Just make sure you have that all clear with everybody, and you have the expectations set, and that's the path you're going to go down. If that's not agreed upon and nobody likes that, I don't know, you could risk divisiveness, civil war, people complaining, people leaving, a lot of stuff if you don't all agree on it. So that would be my advice for you there. Chicken Charlie, welcome in. You are late clocking in. Unusual, but we won't hold it against you. There was another one about an air squad. Somebody asked. Oh, right here. Currently, you're in season 1. Your main squad 26. You have a full missile squad. Should you complete your 5-star missile? First of all, if you're completing your 5-star missile to make them your second team, you've taken a misstep. If your air is number 1, then I would do tank as number 2. Unless you're planning on flipping and eventually switching your missile squad to your number 1 team, then air is your number 2 would make sense. But I would, if that is your plan, I would complete your stars before I'd worry about your wall. So, there you go. All right. Anything else? Eki, anything else I missed here?
I don't think so. There was a comment about, well, why do you keep playing if season 5 turns out this way?
Was that to me?
No, I think that was just a general comment.
Oh, oh.
Like
Um,
while we were discussing season 5. But I think we kind of
well,
answered that one,
Brian,
Justin.
who said it?
Huh?
Who said the question?
I don't remember who said it.
Oh,
I just remember
okay.
reading it.
Um, I just saw one from Ryan. Boy, I'm really not good when I miss out on questions. Um, Third ranked alliance. So season 5 has the most boring season since season 1. Oof. Boy. Sketch. Let me know how you really feel. He's all in on the suck. Brian says that the season's hella boring and they only have 6 on throughout the day. That is bad. Yeah, that is. He says they have 95 members and only 6 are on throughout the day. Wow,
Oof.
that is a comment, my friend. Oof. Um, are you negotiated or are you fighting? Why is it hella boring? I'd love to know that. What do you think, bro? Devs will do reset for exclusive weapons so other players can change squads. Anonymous. What do you mean reset for exclusive weapons? Why would we reset exclusive weapons so other players can change squads? You mean I see what you're so are you saying like offer kind of like for blueprints where you can reset an exclusive shards, give them back to you, and you can move them around to other heroes? Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean I don't know. I can tell you from my end it wouldn't make a difference. I have almost everybody to 30. Um, but I guess for free to play low spenders that want to move some to 30, I doubt they would do that. I don't see the advantage of them doing that. I think they want people to want to have to spend. Plus, it kind of spits in the face of the people that spent to get all the exclusive shards. If then you just allow people to do that, so I don't think they'd do that. Love your best video. Thank you, Belco. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. See, oh Jesus, Timmy, welcome in. Timmy says season 5 is AIDS. Like, oh, Jesus, you guys are rough, man. Now a bunch of you are gonna quit the game. Well, sorry to hear that. I mean, honestly, if season 5 is gonna make you quit the game, you honestly weren't far away from quitting the game to begin with. I don't know. There's not really a poor season that would make me quit the game, no matter what they did in the season. I guess for me, it's more about a lot has to do with still the fighting dynamic in the game of what I like. I also like the people that are in our alliance in the game. I I don't know. I'm not I'm not there, but I know a lot of people clearly are. So let's see. It was funny. YXI, that's it. Did negotiate out with DHJ. Yeah, that's it. Circles. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, that's what I was saying. What's the point of playing? Oh, there you are. David said it. Thank you.
Ah, okay.
What's the point of playing the game at that point? Oh, I think he was commenting on the negotiation between YXI and DHJ. What's the point of playing the game if you're then going to just negotiate it out? I mean, David, that's kind of my feeling. I mean, and then maybe that's why what's name said that people were logging out because what I don't know what's there to log in for. Like, peace out. Let me know when it's time to collect the rewards. I mean, what else are you really gonna do? Pretend like you're fighting on a 5v1. I mean, you're kind of pretending though, right? Like just to use your troops and make you feel like you fought and then say you won, but really, I don't know. Again, when participation matters in all the battles, when you have 5v1, it's yeah, it is what it is. I think it's a dynamic that could be fixed. I understand everybody being upset. I think that again, if this is a reason that you used to quit, I don't know that you were far away from quitting to begin with, or people that were far away from quitting the game. And listen, you played the game a long time. This game is, if you made it to season 5, you're on 2 years. You're coming up on 2 years. It's a long time. A lot of entertainment you got. Hopefully, especially as a free to play or a low spender, you didn't invest much. Out of all the entertainment you got for 2 years, God bless you. Now's the time to cut bait, find something else, maybe another app, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just whatever else you got. Maybe it's Candy Crush. I don't know. But I think that if, to me, there's a lot of good things that they've did in this season that clearly need to be tweaked, similar to verses and similar to things. I think if you had this same dynamic of this season and you made factions, it would be good. You also, since everybody's so focused on the reward aspect of this, if that's really what's driving it, then maybe they need to make the rewards based on kills. Maybe force people to fight for your rewards. If you don't, whoever gets the most kills in the season, or whoever, maybe you need to change around the reward dynamic on how you're rewarding people if that's what's going to drive what they do. And force factions upon people. And then you have to work as teams. Maybe that would at least
does season 5 not have factions?
No, that's why you can do the 7v1. No.
Yeah, and which is why factions probably got introduced.
Well, in season 1, obviously, yeah, I think everybody saw what was going on, so they forced the factions to say, hey, this is more fair. Let's make it 4v4. Now, I will tell you, a lot of people were commenting on 96 last season because they have 3 of the strongest players in our game with their VIP18s. And they did not finish in the top 10 last year. Or if they did, it was like really high up. And they were like, wow, how could people that strong and have VIP 18s that were that strong, how could they possibly finish outside of that? And I think you're seeing it because it was one of the first times I heard that somebody had their own faction turn on them. So last season it would have been like a 5v1 on them, a 6v1, and I said at the time, how the hell is anybody supposed to survive that? And clearly, even having all those teams that they had and the strength that they had, they couldn't survive it. And you're seeing this year, it's even worse. Like with season 5 or season, it's even worse because, again, you're not going to be able to survive it. So, yeah, it is what it is. What does building bases do? Anything for versus? When you say building bases.
Oh, they were talking about when you were talking about the extra bases. So the alt accounts.
Oh, yes, they count.
In other
these things?
Like when you're talking about having 12 other accounts that help you win VS.
Oh, yes. So Vomrus, if you're not up to speed on it, I actually made a video about it. What they do is they build fake accounts. So they go in and they just take, an email or whatever, and they build themselves a second account and they put it on their server, and then they just start from scratch. Think about how many tech things, if you were playing right now with the resources you have right now and the speed ups you have right now, think about how fast you can push those early game tech things, right? Like, it's just easy for them. They get all the resources. All they do is wait. They collect resources, collect things, speed ups, blah, blah, blah. And when they need it, they push the little things in tech. The 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, boom, boom, boom. The simple things. And then they do that every day. They build bases, the simple things on the bases, and they build. It was so much easier to build back then. So the versus points kind of goes up. And they don't do it for just one base that they don't use. They do it for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different bases. And you can usually tell, it sticks out like a sore thumb, because if you look at the teams, there's only 50,000 kills in the account. Like, they don't kill anybody. Like, that account isn't very active. The kills usually give it away to me, that you have it. So it'll be a level 32 account with only, 600,000 kills. So anyway, thanks, Wu. Appreciate you. People use alts to get front 12 spots. You just park. Yep, they do that too. Yep, circles. You could use alt accounts to park for the spots. Yep, they've been doing that for a while. So season 5, it's fighting twice a day, every single day for 4 weeks. Just get burnt out after a while. I have not gotten burnt. The one thing I have not had a problem with circles is fighting every day. That part of me has not burnt out. I can't. I thoroughly enjoy it. Not having enough speed ups, as Eki said, that certainly sucks.
Yep.
But it's been awesome. It has been. It has been great. I enjoyed it. Extremely tense fighting and no negotiations until probably week 5 or 6 of the season. About 2 weeks into the hard fighting. If your negotiations happened week 5 or 6 of the season, that's what they just did, I think, in Justin's team too. So there would have been a lot of fighting at that point. If everybody was going at it for 5 weeks, then yeah, I mean, if we could have fought each other for 5 weeks, it would have been a blast. Like if it would have been like really everybody fighting everybody, man, that would have been so cool. It would have been so cool to see how it turned out. I would have been able to show you so many more battles too. I couldn't show you one single 171 versus 190 battle because they never fought each other. You know, these servers didn't fight one another, so I can't show you any of the battles. I'm on week 5. There isn't lack of fighting in our group. That's good, Avances. If you're in week 5 and everybody's fighting everybody, that is a good thing. It just seems like the theme that we're hearing and we're seeing from other servers this is how the season 5 goes. Everybody's kind of negotiating the rewards, and that's the gist of what we're getting. But by all means, if that's not happening, then love to hear that too. How it's going, because I can clearly see. I love to see some of the battles that are going on. The battles are incredibly exciting, as you guys have seen. Like these bank battles have been so much fun. We won, but we're still switching servers in a week. Oh, you're switching, Eric? Just because we want to try and get our friends together. Eric, you're leaving your server, huh? You're finally getting out? 67 viewers. Knee clapper, you're 67 viewer. You are the 67 viewer, my friend. High noon duels, yeah, I really love the high noon stuff. They got to continue going through with that. That is a home run winner. You're welcome, Farmer Nibs. You are Farmer Nibs. These guys are so awesome. I really don't. I get into enough.
Those are good names.
Hey, Killer B in the house. The shooting bunny base you are looking to get. Oh, Killer B wants to know: is it the shooting bunny base you're looking to get?
No, actually, it's the DJ cat. I don't know why, but I really like that bass. I think it has to do with the musical side of it. It's an adorable bass to my brain. It gets happy endorphins from it.
All right, so let's go into that. Let's take a look at the season stuff. So I see, yeah, the circles. I totally agree. It would be better to have factions. I really do believe so. And 96, I'm sure 96 was crazy still this year. I'm sure 96 is going to be crazy every season. Like I said, it was difficult for them when they had their own faction turned on them. I never heard it. That was the first time I ever heard their own faction turning on one another. All right, so I did not do any of this. So if you guys did, I was holding out. Yeah, I was holding out. I wanted to do it live. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it on purpose. I did not look at it.
That's good. So you're surprised.
Yeah, well, Killer B actually came to me and asked me, he wanted to know something about it. And the season, I'm like, sorry, bro, I didn't even look at it. So, okay, so already this looks very... Is this 3 tiers or only 1 tier? Unlocks.
Just one.
Okay, so for $5 you get all of this? For $5?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I saw a lot of diamonds. Six,
Mm-hmm.
7, 8, 9 thousand. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, like 1,500 diamonds. So 500. Yeah, 1,500. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. Um, two level 5 drone components. Yeah, yeah. So two. So yeah, like 2,000. So you get like 2,000. Why wouldn't they just throw the? Why would they have to do this separately? If it's just for $5, like why would you put five? Why would you go? Oh, I'm going to give you 15 100s and then I'll give you one 500. What the hell's the difference? Like, you know what I mean? I don't. Is that
Oh,
psychological?
it's
Like you think
because
you're getting more?
no, is it because like when you purchase it, you get the 500 and then you earn the 15 100s?
But if you're 5 and you get all of these and it locks one thing, then what the hell is the difference?
I don't know.
I don't know about this one. That seems. I mean, that just seems like somebody. Who was the guy that we blame for all this stuff that comes out on the depths? I forget what we call. Who was it? Derek or Randy or whoever we were saying. I think Randy did it this time. I think he's like,
It's
you know
Randy's
what we'll
fault.
do? We'll go 15 100, but then we'll give him a 500 one. It's like, come on, Randy. All right, so we'll get this. And I do think that's a pretty good deal. I mean, that's a lot of diamonds. There's a ton of resources. I mean, that's a ton of resources for you
Hmm.
for $5. That's pretty good. For $5, I mean, honestly,
And those fireworks gives a few speed ups. Not a ton, but you're getting speed ups with the fireworks.
yeah,
So
them and this fireworks, they really, I don't know. People are liking the fireworks, so I can't
hey, if
complain.
it gives me speed ups,
I
I'm
know, I
content.
know, I gotcha. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, so New Year's rhythm. What is this crap now?
That's like the music event. There's no rewards though. Well, there's rewards. It's just yeah, those are the rewards. So you accomplish the tasks and you get those for rewards.
Oh, I need music for this. Playing with music provides a better experience. What do you got to?
I
What do you do?
You have to turn on the music for the game, but I play without the music and have just as much fun. But if you need to play with the music, by all means.
You need to?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
all
I
right.
play it
So
without the music.
I'm not. Yeah. I like the button that says no need. You knew there was no need. So tap the button when the note reaches. Oh, this is okay. So this is when the note comes down. All right.
Yeah,
You guys don't
and
give
it's
me.
good or perfect or
I was gonna skip it, but then I accidentally started playing it, so I'm stuck now. I gotta say. Oh, that one I got good. Is it easier on a phone when I'm tapping rather than mouse clicking?
yeah. Yes, it is.
Jesus, how long is this thing?
Ah, just keep going.
Oh my
I
god.
want to say 100 clicks roughly.
Oh my god, really?
I think yeah,
Oh
because
man.
like yeah, maybe over 100. I feel like you're 3/4 of the way there.
3?
Quarters, 3/4. So 75%.
Oh my god. Guys.
Oh, there you go. Oh no, just kidding. Yours is even longer.
Okay. Is that it? Are we done?
Not
Okay.
yet.
Whew.
There you go.
Jesus. That is just awesome. I beat 76% of you. 70 that means that 76% of you should be ashamed of
So
yourselves.
yeah, you get some rewards by playing, and then you get past
Okay. So
rewards.
as I play, I'm going to collect all these. All right. What are we going to collect?
Yeah.
So do they give this out for free to everybody at least? Because I got that for free.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's
All
all
right.
free. It's based on your playing.
All right. So they make you earn it by playing the silly game, but these
Hmm.
rewards seem pretty good. 5K skill. I mean, that's pretty good. More of the 5 100, not to be confused with the 500. This one's the 5 100s. Gold. Okay. A deco. Wow. All right. This is pretty good. If you get enough to do it for free, I'm a fan. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Yeah, we won't do that anymore, but that's okay. We'll do that another time. All right. What do we got going on in this here? With this the New York mega
Ooh,
deals
so this is important to understand this though. You got to go back and hit the I.
here.
Hit the No, hit the little I next to the New Year's mega deals up in the upper left. Yes.
I just did. That's what I was on.
Well, I'm
Okay.
looking at a screen,
Oh.
but it changes day to day. That's important thing. So it's not the same stuff every day.
Oh, it refreshes.
Yes.
Oh, so I already missed out on something because I waited to see what it was.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, a frame, huh? I only need one more. I only need this frame. I have all the other ones here. So I guess I'll do. Oh, speed ups. Okay. Oh, deco. Oh, Sally. Fantastic. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff to me. Finally, a reward I can get behind. All this deco, man. Oh, rename this QB's Mega Deals because this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Woo, you get the purple. I'll give you the purple. Oh man, I'm loving this. This is awesome. Awesome for me. For free to play, how much is it?
Well,
How much money are we talking? Let's see. I didn't see.
I think most of it is spending.
So it's 1,000. Wait, you only get 100. Okay, hold on. So 1,000 of these for $100. So that means they're charging. Oh, they're charging $200 for 1K deco. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah, I think we concluded that we weren't sure. We, as in my alliance, were talking about this event, and we weren't sure how. Maybe there's some good things, but maybe not. But then you also have to think about the
What?
bargaining piece and the percent.
Oh, because you can share it. This is that game. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, hold on. Let me have my team barter that down. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so you got to, which is a big waste of time, by the way. Honestly, stop with the barter. Just give us the prices. Like, I don't need barter it down. Everybody barters it down. Everybody contributes. It's a little silly. All right, so I'm already down to 600. That's better. Is that my negotiated price? Oh yeah, so there's 3. So we got it down to 600. Do I feel that's a good deal for you though? It still seems pricey for the event. I don't know. It's still like $60.
Yep. That's what we were. So some of them might be worth it, but theirs might not be.
It's okay. I guess it's okay. Like $60 seems on par. Let me see what they're charging you for one of these. This might get cheap. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, $20. Yeah. So 20. I mean $20. 20. What are they charging for 20? Oh yeah, it's 5. It's less than $5.
Yeah. So
This
some of the
is
bargains seemed to help.
That's a good offer. This is really good. I mean, that comes out to what was that? It comes out to like $1. This is like $1 for this. That's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, because 100. It's 150. I mean, it's universal. It's 150 for cornucopia. Yep, for $1. Yeah, and if all these are gonna be for $1, like this one right here is a choice one. If this one came down to 20, if this comes down to 22 as well,
Well,
then
it tells you if you hit the little I, it'll tell you what it can come down to, the max it can go down to.
What is this?
Yeah.
Starts at
See,
1,000. It could be 100. So 100% of the time, this is just 75% of the time. It's 125% of the time. It comes to 200. Is that what that's saying?
So you have to think of the top number as the badges, just the badges, and the
Yeah.
bottom number is the bargaining percent. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is day 2. Well, if you get lucky enough to get it at 20, that's really good. Where's the choice? I don't. Oh, right here. So the choice is 80. So that's like $5 for a choice one. Six, but still $6 for two gold deco. It's pretty good. That's hard to say. That's really good for deco. Yeah, yeah. I would say if they keep what's the what was this for the next days? The few next days. Day 2. I'd be all over that deco. Day 3. Pretty good for 30 gold chests for only, around 5. If you can get it for $5, I mean 60 is like $4 in this event. So 30 gold RSS for $4 is really good. That's really good. I'm telling you. That's good stuff. $4 for drone, a level 5 drone component. Is this more deco? Oh. Yeah, no.
No, that's icon.
Yeah,
What
the
emoji?
emotes. Yeah, no.
The emotes.
Yeah, don't spend anything on that. That's crazy. 400. So $50 for 200 drone parts. So, good for high spenders without a doubt. That's a great deal for a high spender. Low spender, no, because you can get 200 for the you can get 200 for $20 in the month by doing the weekly deals. So for low spenders, no, absolutely not. I would not. I would just get your normal weekly deals for $20. You get like 206 or whatever in the weekly deal. But for high spenders, even mid spenders, maybe 200 for $40. If you can get it for 40, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I like it. This is a choice chest. I don't know. You got better ways to spend your
Yeah.
money.
That's what I'm saying. Is like it's a really interesting event. Like it has some good things, but then you just have to
I
be
agree.
very conscientious of what you're looking at.
Yeah, I would leave that drone stuff alone. You're spending your money. Now here's more deco. Well, this says for free. You can get
That's
this.
what I was noticing. I was like, wait, does that mean if you just click to bargain it, you get it for free?
Yeah, it looks that way to me. I mean, the deco. I mean, is awesome. What the hell is this? Is this skin?
Yeah, that's the choice based skins.
So for 300, and whatever, you can get one for just over
Roughly
$300.
300 because I think what you get the free, you get 100
No,
free.
it's like, oh, you
What
get
was
a,
it free?
oh, you're right. You do get something free. What'd they give
Mm-hmm.
me? 100. Yeah, but then you still need to get, what was it, 100 more, right? So you got to get 10. So it's $310.
Mm-hmm.
You only did deco.
But you can only get it on the 4th day.
Well, I mean, listen, is it a good deal for us? Yeah, I mean, for a skin, if you're a high spender and you're gonna buy a skin, it's fine. It's a fine deal. Typically, in the events, it costs you about 400. So, if you're a high spender and you're looking for a skin, it's okay. It'll give you a deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an amazing deal, especially if you're somebody like Bailey who struck gold and got it for free. Then
Exactly. Well, and then like the Christmas event, we had members in our alliance were able to get their skins for roughly 250.
Yeah, because they won they got the tickets, they got bonuses in the tickets in the chests.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
So.
Yeah,
So
three.
that's where I was torn. I was like, well, it's less and I'm going into season 3, so the
Mm,
base skin would be beneficial for that season. And I wasn't and it comes with a little bit more if I got it this way, but at the same
mm.
time I'm like, well, is it what I need,
I gotta tell you, if I got to spend, I mean, I'd wait and keep getting lucky. If you're gonna spend that kind of money right now on this event, I buy
Mhm.
all that. I gobble all that deco up. I would
That's
be
what I did
gobbling
with the
all that deco up.
Christmas. I got all my deco to level 3 from the Christmas event
Mm, yeah.
and some to 4. So that was good. But yeah, and then
60 bucks
and where
is.
I'm at in the game, so Age of Oil week 4
Mm-hmm.
season 2, we have the gorilla coming too. So
Mm.
it's like some of my alliance members had said later, they're like, wow, the game's really going at us because the Christmas event, the New Year's event.
It's all how
I
everything
think
falls.
yeah, it just all fell
Yeah.
right at the same time.
Yeah.
So
For high spenders, $60 for the deco to me is going to be a no brainer. Like for 60 bucks. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's it's okay. I mean, don't get thrown by the fact that the weekly store has $100 for 1,000 deco, but I mean that's a ripoff anyway. I wouldn't necessarily be saying like that's what the going rate is anyway. So is it is it a good price? Yeah. I mean, 60 for a thousand deco is a good price. I don't know that it's like $1 for a deco price though. I mean, this shows you more how crazy it is to say it's $1 for one deco. One deco is 150 universal. So I don't care where it goes. It's $1. Like that's a great friggin' deal. That's a banging deal. The fact that you could get two of them for $6 because you can get that universal for 4, that's like 300. So you can get 300 for like $6 or 60 for 1,000 deco. I don't know. I like chipping away at it with a couple of those deco deals. I really like that. But if you're a high spender, yeah, I think you have to do it anyway. It's a really good deal. Well, that's good. They're giving you a level 5 drone component. I like that they're giving out this stuff. That's really fun to see that they're giving out people. They're giving them stuff like that. Oh, here's more deco. This more deco? Is that what this is? Oh no, this is the. I've unlocked all of this
nameplate.
stuff. Yeah, I've unlocked all this stuff. No fun for QB. Um, I mean, come on. You're gonna. All right. This is ridiculous. So they're saying right here, is this right? Am I pricing that right? Is it 60? No, it's not $60. What is 60? I keep saying it's 60.
60 $5 gives you
Oh,
80,
five. Okay, so it's $5. $5 for 60?
right? $5 gives you 80, so yeah, $5 for 60 and $10 gives you 100.
Okay. Okay, so let me see that again. So
Yeah,
for
it's
five
there's a
bucks, you get another. So a little less, like $4, you'll get another. Um, you'll get another drone component. But why? When you're getting one for free. I love how they give you the luxury chest. Like you should be picking anything but the drone. You should be picking the drone component anyway. So like this is just another drone component, but you're gonna get charged $4 for it instead of getting it for free. I mean they're giving it for free. Um, Oh, there's 3 of them though. I'm sorry. There's 3 of them here. So okay, I like it. I thought that was 1. I was like, this is dumb. I mean, you're gonna get one for free. They're gonna give you 3 more. Yeah, that's good. $4 for 3 level drone components. Yep, that's a good deal. Approved. Approve that. Yep. Get yourself 4 level 5 drone components. Yeah, I like that deal. $4 for 30. $4 for 30 gold RSS. Just to let you know, like $4 for that is really good because in the mobilization event you get it for free, but you typically have to spend like $100 or $80 to get to that level of RSS. So if you can get it for $4, it's a lot of RSS to get for $4. It's a lot of, let's put it this way. It's a lot of stamina killing gold zombies for $4.
Hmm.
That's how I would
Yes.
be looking at it. So yeah, if you don't want to, if you want to kind of take a break and kick up your feet and save your stamina this month, then go ahead and spend $4 because it's probably what you're going to end up getting from the event. Okay. So then we got this thing. What do we got here? Wow, really? Oh, that purple deco. That's for Woo. Woo gets a purple deco. $3 for the for well, what happened? Wasn't the other one $1? Why'd you up it to $3 now? Or $2? This one's $2. I still like a deco, a gold deco for $2. Man, you can get so much deco in this event. It's really good price, man, for all this deco. I'm gonna hit a home run with some of this stuff. Okay, all the same here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, more RSS. I mean, you string together yourself like $12, and you can have 90 gold RSS chests. So much RSS. But, I wouldn't bother spending $12, but I'd tell you what, I'd scrap all the gold. I would just focus. If you're gonna spend a couple shekels, you're gonna put out some money in this event. If you're a low spender or a free to play, you're gonna slide like $1 across the table. Do it for the deco. Just only
All
focus
right,
on the deco.
fine.
That's what I would say.
Not again. But the deco is great. It really does help across all squads.
Yeah, I missed that. What are you not again about?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you
Oh, I was
said
saying,
nothing.
so with the Christmas event, I chose deco over a base skin because I think it just benefited me more. And I think with the New Year's event, I'm kind of in the same boat as the deco just has a better benefit.
Yeah, 100%. I love the deco. Boy, that was quick. These people jump on it, man. When I'm throwing these out here, because don't you get a benefit? Like if I buy it, don't they also get something because they did it?
Yeah, like speed ups or
so
something.
so they know if they're doing
Yeah.
it for me,
I,
it's a
I
guarantee
I
they're gonna
might
get
have a
some.
slight fixation on speed ups today.
No, this is really good. I'll be getting these too. Once the clock goes down, I'll be getting them all. Let's see. I mean, might as well just grab 1,000 because we'll be getting them all. What's this one? This one, I need help in 10 seconds. This is 3. Did they all? Okay, so this is what 270 for all 3 of these. Am I getting this? Oh, okay. I guess
So
I am. I guess
now
I am.
it's 90 for, yeah, so 270 for all 3. See, it's an interesting way they did this event.
Yes, please. Okay, let's see what else we got. So you got all that for the deals. I'd say go with the deco. Go with the deco, folks. Can't go wrong with deco ever, ever. All right. Day 1. This is just. Now we're getting celebration points, and this is just doing all the
Logging in.
actions and then logging in and stuff. I love this, guys. I'm a big fan of this. This means that they're doing stuff and they're giving everybody free stuff. I like this. I like them doing this and giving you stuff. Increase the VIP level to receive more rewards. I'm already. I mean, Eki's VIP19. How could you increase more than that?
I know, right?
They don't know.
What else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep. There's no place for you to go. All right, so we'll have to keep doing all this, logging in for days. That won't be a problem. And then last is this. Okay, is this just how much you spend? Yeah, looks
Yep.
that way. Looks that way. All right, so they're giving me gears. That's nice of them. Coming down, I'll get 120, and then we're going to get into exclusive shards. What did I tell you about these exclusive shards? I'm telling you. Overlord skill chests. I don't know. Definitely nothing to really push you to spend money on anything here. Just, I wouldn't worry about any of this. Prints. That's what we look for. Blueprints in these celebration
Yes.
events. I wish these were blueprints somewhere in here. That would have been nice.
Yeah. That would have been.
See? But listen, beggars can't be choosers. I mean, they're giving out a bunch of free stuff. I like all this stuff that they're giving out for free. A lot of ore, a lot of skill points. I mean, you can't complain about free. So overall, the event is pretty good. $5 for all this. I do think this is really good for $5. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good event. This is similar to Black Market, your Black Market deals anyway. It looks pricing. So I love how you can block requests for bargaining. Why would I want to block requests for bargaining? But yeah, I don't know. I know. I like it. I think it's good. Good event. Good event. Good job. Good work out there. Hopefully you guys are getting it. I don't know. Everybody out here think that it's a good event? I think you should. Check the information on camera. You can see the possible. Yeah, Sebastian. I'm a little slow in the uptake. Who in their right mind would buy? You know what? Put me in the advances column because that's how I look at it sometimes. You get 200 more free. Okay, so Eric says you're going to get 200 more of the 200 more free, which is going to lower that base skin down. If you're going to get 200 more, that probably put you. If you're going to get 200 more, it's like 300 total. So you're like 2,900 for that base skin. Not too bad.
No, because 4 days, right? So you're gonna get free for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's actually 400, right?
Yeah.
So.
No, for what? What do you mean? 400 free? He
Yeah.
said 200. We had 100, and he said you get 200 more. That's what he said. I don't know if it.
But once you get the fourth day, because the first day you get 100, second day you get 100, third day you get 100, fourth day you get 100.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where you're getting hundreds.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, are you
from
saying
my brain.
here? No, because they don't give you 100. Where did we get the first?
No.
Where did we get the first 100 for free?
That's a great question. Good questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. Just roll with it.
But yeah, I'm going. I mean,
inside my brain.
Whatever you get for 400. Whoa! What? Hold on, Bellica. Whoa! There is blueprints in the mega deals. Whoa! What did I miss? Did I miss one?
But way down.
I like blueprints. I don't know about what he's talking about, but I'm in. Where did I miss it? Did I not go? Did I miss a day? No. Did I miss it? Was that on the last day? Where's way down? I can't go anymore. I'm in the basement already.
I didn't see blueprints.
I don't see blueprints either. What Bell? Oh yeah, Bell goes retracting stuff now. There is blueprints in the New Year gift. Oh, the New Year gift. The end here. Oh,
thank you, Eric, for explaining where it all came from.
Where the blueprints?
The 100. I don't know what the blueprints are, but Eric explained where the 100 and then the 200 free later come from.
Oh, he did? Okay. The 100 was from buying the event pass, then 200 for free later by doing this celebration stuff. Oh, okay. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you. I don't know. But now he's got me fixated on blueprints, so. Spend more, get more. For me, it's there. Advances. Well, if you got blueprints and I don't, I'm upset. Yeah, never mind. Bellico, you what? Velcro, you're killing me over here. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're hope I'm gonna get blueprints. Um, hey, free to play. Morrison EW. What do you mean in the in like the mobilization event? The only one that was in the boxes were Fiona and Stetman. Fiona and Stetman come out in to be able to buy a week, like last week. You could get it in whatever mobilization event and the event, the Hero Pass had both had Fiona and Stetman in it. But you gotta wait for Morrison probably until after the season. Look in Discord, bro. What do you got me going to Discord for? Oh, what is this shit? Bro, what is this? I want this event. Mine only goes to 10,000. Oh, do I have to go, as I spend it'll go more as I spend? Is that how I get to this? No, because you got blueprints at 6,500. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a conversation with myself, guys. Here.
It's okay.
Miller, here I'll share with you guys my anger. Miller, he's not that far away from me. Like, why can't we get blueprints for spending?
Wait, yeah.
This is wild. What a bunch of horse crap this is. This is crazy. No wonder, Miller. No wonder you're catching up to me over there, free to play. Look at all the blueprints you're able to get, bro. You're spending the same thing I am, except you're able to get all these prints. I want prints. Crap. This is bullcrap, man. This is crazy.
Mine, after you go past the 5,000 mark, all mine are ceramics, purple resource boxes, and 100 speed ups.
Well, wool's being pulled over my eyes because this guy's got the same thing I get. He don't get anything less than I get, and he's got blueprints. Because look, he's getting a skill chest, and he looks like he's got exclusives right there. He's got exclusives at 5,700. He's got 20 exclusives at 5,700, and I need to go to 8,000 or 7,000 before I get 20. Look at that shit.
Well, I don't even get that access.
Well,
I literally get ceramics, RSS, and speed ups.
But look how much I have to spend in order to get the same thing he gets at 5,700. I gotta spend down here. That's crazy.
Craziness. Jealous.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. Free to play, you're trying to get me upset. That's why you're sharing this stuff with me. That's what a bunch of crap that is.
Oh, they're saying it's because it was on a different week.
What's on a different week?
So maybe, you know how they have when we're not in events, they still have you spend so much and you get certain things.
Yeah.
And that rotates from week to week.
Yeah.
So I guess depending on what week you're on for those events, it impacts this.
Like the mobilization event? Are you a mobilization event free to play? Jim, I can't believe it. What a bunch of horse crap. It's New Year's. It's New Year's developers. It's New Year. Oh, okay, that's why. All right, so you got the bonus of the spending during the during mobilization. Mobilization always has the best thing to spend, so that's why they gave it to you.
I guess we can't be that upset.
Oh, I can be
But
upset.
I'm still upset.
You don't know me very well. No. I mean, yeah, it probably makes sense. It's just not the same week. I was gonna be very agitated if this was like that they were trying to pull the wool over our eyes, and I'm like, he's not that far away from me. It's not like he's in 1,000 servers away, for crying out loud. Me and Free to Play were in the same winter storm. I mean, it's not that far away. But yeah, I get it. If it's the mobilization event, then all's good. All's good around here. Lower their guns. Lower your guns, everybody. Lower your guns. No need.
It has been solved. We've solved.
No need to fight. We're not fighting yet. Slow down. Slow down. I don't need the emails yet. Don't need the emails. All good. All good. All good. Boy, gotta settle down. Settle down after that. I am disappointed though. Honestly, I am disappointed that there's no blueprints in here anyway. Like outside of the mobilization crap, like I'm disappointed that there's no blueprints in here. I mean, God, the one thing this game can do is really give people a little bit more on the blueprints. I mean, like there's 3 teams to fill for everybody. They can only get them. Free to Play can only get them 50 at a clip. This is paying for them. They could have at least put them in throw up. They need to throw rewards. They need to throw blueprints around a little bit more often. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying give Free to Play like 30 blueprints here and there and whatever. I'm just saying, like, what if you threw 1 blueprint in this celebration thing? Is that gonna really piss everybody off that paid for blueprints? If you give Free to Play like 1 blueprint. Just let them collect them like you do the mobilization. If you're letting them collect the two mythic prints, then let them collect the regular blueprints. You know what I mean? Like give them rewards like one at a time somewhere. Like throw them a bone. It's not that big a deal. It's gonna take them forever anyway to do it. It takes years to friggin' get all these blueprints. If you throw them one at an event for their participation, for logging on and actually playing the game, give them a blueprint. It's not going to hurt it. It's not going to bother it. And I'm sure it would be incredibly appreciative just for giving 1 blueprint, which they can't do anything with, by the way. They can't do anything with 1. So it's not like you're overly giving them something. But yeah, I think they got to do that. I think that would be nice to have for additional rewards here and there. Just to throw some more blueprints, that's all. That's right. That's right, David. The dogs have been called off. It's all over. Free to Play tried to start a riot around here, and we had to settle everything down. 1 week penalty on him waiting for Morrison exclusives. That's what should be for him. 1 week. Hey, Free to Play, did you see my win? Did you see my win that I shared earlier? I don't know. You might have been trolling around. I don't know if you saw it, but my Morrison Air took out Missile. That was stronger than me. I don't know if you saw that. Wait until Baja sees this. I share this with Baja. Baja's gonna love to see that. That was the win of the day. That was the win of the day. I have not combed through all. By the way, hold on. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Before I let you guys go, I saved a bunch of battle reports. I have one of the battle reports that I've been waiting to share. Oh God, who gave who a rocket? I don't know if somebody gave me a rocket. I don't know where the rockets come from.
Well, now they come from the roulette, or
you invest in them. Yeah. Here, J8S shared a rally with me. So this was that smoothie rally that was trying to get him out of the mud. This is a high-end freaking rally right here. This was good stuff. So could not get through all four of his lines. But think about this: he's sitting there in the mud. He absorbed 10,000 in the hospital in one whack. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I said. I was like, wow. It says victory here, but then I saw this, and I was like, I don't know about that. But yeah, look, I mean, he The Smoothie hit him, and he's almost 100 million rally. And his first team got whacked. And these guys are heavy hitters. I mean, you're talking, you know, J&S is no joke. Like, he's, drone 250, 36 chip, 680 boost. See, we got all level 10 components. 14.3 with his Gorilla. They're both at Heart Bond, which is ridiculous, by the way. Heart Bond. Look at this. He's 750. He's almost 700. They're both pushing tactical like crazy. The Deco is like crazy. 6.9 to 7.4. That's nuts. Great use for the tactic cards here. Yeah, J&S got the percentages here. Morale looks pretty even. This is all even. Okay. They both freed up the second on the T11s. So they're both pushing their T11s. That's crazy. All right, so that's their first squad. Missile squad. I'm surprised. I mean, it's 7 million advantage. Yeah, that's about. I mean, that's right. 2/3. So let's see. So then he's on. J8S was on his second team, which was Air. Took on a 62.9. His second team was an 82.3 Air. Obviously using a 4+1 Air. No surprise. Handily took care of him. I mean, kicked out the second person with ease. Third person, another 70 million. This damaged him a lot. Clearly. This person, 70 million. Looking pretty good. Morrison to 30. We got a Morrison 30 right here.
Ooh.
Taking on his tank squad too. That is actually like really, really good. So we started at an 80. So that Air. Am I looking at that right? Oh, okay. All right. So this is what do you call it? They used a protector rally. Okay. Cuz I was like, how the heck did he do that? Let's see. Let's see this Morrison. Morrison at level 30. See what the hell is going on with all these troops. Look how big these troops are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I can't
yeah.
see
I was
anything.
like, wait.
That must be the T11, the second tier troops.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty big. Or no, is this guy a Bogday? Why the hell does he have? Are those the protectors? Is that why they're big?
There's some really big heads.
Yeah, it must just be because it's the protectors. Okay, so I want you to look. I want to look at something one more time for this battle because what's interesting is so J8S wins this fight. He has Stetman at 20. Okay, Stetman's at 20. When does Stetman take the high power? Is that 30? Is that Stetman's 30 skill? When does he?
You have to look at
No,
yeah.
that's the shield. That's the shield for himself. Back row, dealing energy damage equal to 120%. Auto attack deal, additional shield damage equal to 100. Where am I? What are we dealing? Energy damage plus additional shield damage. Did they change? Did they change Stetman's exclusive? Or am I missing something? Remember when it said that Stetman attacked the highest hit point hero? Did they change that? Because the description doesn't say that anymore.
I would have to go back.
Auto attacks deal additional shield damage equal to 100% of attack to the target. No, that's not the... If you watch the video that I did when Stetman was released, it said that he went after the target. Each auto attack grants charge when fully charged. Attack 3 enemies in the back row, dealing energy damage equal to 120% attack and additional shield damage equal to 100% of attack to the target. Once fully charged, generate an additional shield for himself that can resist, one control, which could be stun. Okay. Am I thinking, is that Morrison? Am I thinking of Morrison? No, it's not Fiona. No. Maybe it was Morrison. Maybe I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Morrison. I'm thinking of Morrison's skill as the highest. I gave Stetman's skill to Morrison. Right here. Highest current hit point. It was Morrison. It wasn't Stetman. I was gonna say, because I was watching the battle and I was expecting, I saw like what was amazing about that battle was how long Morrison lasted. Like, if you watch, Morrison doesn't get touched.
No, he lasts a long time.
Right? Watch it. Watch how long he's full. He's completely full. He's not even touched. That's wild. So Overlord's dead. Oh no, I thought his Overlord was dead. Not yet. But even so, like now he's finally just got hit.
Mm-hmm. Now the Overlord's dead.
Man, he lasted a long time. Like that, because that's when I was looking at his damage and I'm like, wait a minute. It's crazy how long he lasted. For Morrison to have more damage than Diva. Yeah. I mean, he's got him at level 30. Yeah, Eric, I messed up. I was thinking it was Stet. Because watching this battle, I was trying to figure out why Morrison wasn't getting tagged at all. Getting some.
This is what happens when we study things all the time. Sometimes we mix them up.
Well, he's getting some severe debuff. Yeah, so that's his heir. So his heir gets pretty much well up there, and then his fourth team. Here's your question on You Are Venom. J8S is using him, Eric. Uh, JNS using them. Here's his skills. His skills are moving, but they're not. They're not maxed. And then his and he takes on a 70. I mean, this is a hell of a slaughter he's got to go through to survive this battle, though. 75.7 million. He had another guy that was 100 million with Smoothie. He had the other one that was 70 million. I mean, it's like, and he survived it. It's pretty impressive. I asked him to send me a report because I was watching him in the mud and I couldn't figure out how the hell he survived. I saw everybody that was hitting him, and I'm like, how the hell is he not getting taken out? But now you can see. I mean, he lost 10,000 troops. He did have one more too, though, that he sent me. He had this one too. Oops. This one, they were able to get him on this one, 86. One. Same damage for the missile team. 75.7, 82.3. Air versus air. Oh, here's looking at it, 7.7, 82.3, but also no 4+1 here. I mean, he gets taken out pretty easy, but also he's much stronger too.
Mm-hmm.
So difficult to take anything away from that. A lot of these battles is difficult to take anything away from the bank battles, the rally battles, the things, because when you're looking at like one team that's only 50 million to 75 million, like that's been, a lot of the attributes have been dropped, it's hard to take anything away from it. I just thought it was insane that they weren't burning him through, considering how strong they are. But J8S is really strong. Incredibly strong. So, and he held up in the mud. So, anyway, I have a bunch more to go, but we are at time. Eki, any parting blows for?
Yeah, this was good. It just makes I'm in this process with my own squads where I'm going through the battle reports for as long as I like over the last month, and seeing how my squad's growing and seeing where the weaknesses are and where I need to adjust. So have fun researching is what I say to the world.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many of these that I got free to play. What did you send me? You sent me one? What do you got free to play? Air with Sarah. You know, Miller, you should really get the Morrison exclusive. He's really good. Let's see. 73.5. Yeah, you are you're doing the Scarlet against 4.1, but you have 3 million on this person, my man. 5 exclusives against 4. Wow, way more gear. Okay, now I'm gonna get a little bit more impressed now, because that gear is I mean, pretty much the same, though. You're not countering. So, just Murphy. So, gear's pretty even. Where's your advantage? Drone level I don't care about. Yeah, a little bit on chips. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere else. You're getting an advantage somewhere. I haven't seen it yet. No, that ain't it. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one, but I don't know. That's the tail. Maybe it's in tech. He's air. You know, this could definitely be. This is actually one of the downfalls of 4+1, because you're actually getting a way bigger advantage in what EW? Oh, I know. I'm messing with you, Miller. Come on, bro. You're not picking up what I'm putting down. I'm just messing with you. No, so one of the disadvantages of using 4+1 is you have air. Like this is good for free to play because he has air at 100%. Now when you use 4+1, your air is okay because that's getting 100% of the mastery. But don't forget, he used Murphy. So if he used Murphy in the 4+1, what's his tank mastery? His tank mastery is 0%. So Murphy's getting nada from anything coming from tank. So he's only getting 4 heroes that are getting the aircraft mastery. So he's actually getting a bump there. You get a little bit of deco advantage there. Hold on. There you go. Remember, you're killing. You got it. You got a distinct advantage here in your battle cards, without a doubt. Now we're getting to it. Look at your units. You definitely have the advantage in units and morale. So you're getting that. Your T11s are probably bumped more than him. Oh, your wall is killing it free to play. You're murdering them. 3 to 1.6. That's really good. Yeah, there's your win. That's your win, man. That's your win. It was all at the bottom here. Your wall, your units, your battle cards, and a little bit of tech, a little bit of deco. Yeah, you edge them out. You edge them out. You edge them. That's where you're getting your 70s, your 3 million advantage. You took them out.
There you go.
Yeah, free to play needs. You're doing fine. You don't need to worry about drone. Your drone level's fine. Push them chips. Push them chips, brother man. Keep going. Keep going. Make sure you get these to 8. 8 across. Get the 8 bonuses. You're gonna love that. You're gonna see a huge bump when you get that. Yeah, you're going pretty good on the components. You're pushing pretty good there. And your Overlord is just fine. I mean, flying through Overlord. I love the strategy of going to multiple here, but you're using tank right now? Because if your number 1 is air, are you switching? Are you switching the missile? My guess would be you're going to flip missile. Yeah, I know, but are you going to flip missile as your number 1? Why would you go air 1 and missile 2? Make more sense if you flipped it. Well, then you're better off having your tank be your number 2. I don't know what he's doing. Avantis. See this Eki? Now he started looking at battle reports, and now
Avantis, he got you hooked in again.
No, Avantis has got me. He's just about to sign off, let everybody go, and now we're starting with the deep dive into the battle reports. You guys suck me in every time with this stuff. All right. Who am I looking at here? 4+1. You got air against missile. Avantis. Who is this? Are you Llama? Who is this? I don't even know. You got number 382E. What is this from? Winter Storm? 4-1. Air beat a 3 million stronger missile. Morrison 30. I like it. I like it. This is really good. This is a good win. 4+1, but still, that's a great win over missile. It's happening, folks. It's happening. Air is starting to beat missile. Even if it doesn't beat it, it's certainly freaking made up a ridiculous amount of ground. I mean, this is a 30 Fiona against a 30 Morrison. Again, look how long Morrison's lasting over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as soon as that Overlord dies, though. Good night.
Yeah.
Your overlord needs to be really strong. Yeah, it does the job though. Kept them alive, and look at that damage. Holy shit! Damn, that's some good damage, man. He's equaling Diva's damage. Damn, it's really good. Really good. You know, they said in the latest update that they were adding, what were they adding? They're going to show, I know they're going to show, who was it? Skylar's disruptions on battle reports. And then there was somebody else they were going to show. I forget what the second one was. Was it Stetman? I don't know. There were two updates to battle reports. I'd have to go look at the read the update on what the battle report. But they're gonna start showing stuff on the updates. I was like, thank God they need to start showing Fiona's what Fiona debuffs. Like if she's taking away buffs, what buffs did she take away? They need to start showing that. They need to show more of that information on these battle reports.
They're adding statistics related to skin power.
Yeah, but there's another heroes they were doing skin, they weren't showing the skin. Hold on, I know there was where did they come out? In where is it? In the system emails?
Yes. I'm not seeing.
I know I read it somewhere. Headquarters. Stetman. Oh, that's his exclusive optimization. Hold on, it's somewhere in here. Added shield damage. Right here. Shield damage will be displayed in blue. Added shield damage statistics to battle reports. There was another one for battle. Right here. Added statistics for the number of times Schuler's disruption effect takes effect in battle reports. See? So it was Stetman's shield damage. And wasn't that who did we have for who did we just watch for Stetman? What did we just watch for Stetman? Neither one of you guys had Stetman? You had air versus air. Free to play at air versus air.
Was it
Was it Avantis?
Was it JAS?
Oh, that's where it was. J8S had Stetman, right? But J8S has happened before the update. I need a Stetman battle report after the update that just happened. I don't know if I had one from. Here's a Stetman. Although it would have been against 11 million. I don't think that's going to tell much. You probably need a longer tank battle report. Tank right here. He took him out pretty easy. It'll probably be in the statistics, maybe. Is it going to show it? I'm not sure where it's going to display the shield damage that he's doing.
Would it be like if you clicked on the bar under statistics?
Here? Where? You mean here? No, that's not.
No.
You mean in this one? Is this what you mean?
Yeah, and then if you click on their individual bars, it shows you their damage.
Where are you talking? Oh,
No.
Here.
So in statistics, and then but you click on it'll show you the damage. So like if you click on the bar itself, it normally tells you something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I wonder if it'll.
Maybe if he actually does it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't long enough for him to do any shield damage. Yeah, all these are super short. That's why I said like it's difficult. Some of these reports. This one's longer. No.
Mm-mm.
No. Was that update? When was that update for? Did that update go in?
Oh no.
So planned
Is today
update.
the
When's it
30th?
for? The 30th. Today's the
That's
29th. It didn't go in yet.
Oh,
Didn't go in
I wonder
yet.
if we can't find it.
Yep, cool. Yeah, so anyway, then that'll be great. That'll be great to watch because they're going to have, so it'll be great to look at for then the disruption for Skylar and then for that too. Morrison's against Monster with viruses during season will be affected. Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what the two things that stuck out to me. Anytime there's adjustments to battle reports, I'm all over it. I think that's great. So hopefully they're going to do an update with Fiona and put more data in Fiona's battle report. That would be great too. All right, before you guys have me dive into another one, enough.
All right.
Enough tonight.
We're done. We solved it for today.
We solved it. We solved it.
We solved it.
Yes. Thank you all. Appreciate you all for joining. We will talk again probably to our normal schedule. We'll be back on Hero Day for one. And maybe Eki joins us. Maybe not. It'll be a surprise. You'll find out. Otherwise, Eki, QB18.
Have a good night.
Out.